preaching. We're not trying to change anyone's mind. It's just have a little think about the kids. Yeah? It's about the children. It's not about us. It's about the children. What they learn at school, what they get taught, and what's reality.
Fun.
Tschüss. You're welcome. The next year there's a good festival, and what we're trying to do is raise awareness, get as much coverage, because they want us to know schools teach us and what these guys like McDonald's, these people who keep showing clothes, astronauts, and keep promoting this lie so much that we think that's the norm. But it's not the norm. You have to unlearn and think back to square one.
Yes.
Without gravity, without mathematical equations, no Newton, no Einstein, who said gravity is not a force. He said it himself. So it's worth looking into.
Success.
Thank you very much, and I wish you all the best. Thank you. Bye-bye. Au revoir. Here you go, sir. Yep. Embarrassed, I guess.
If you hand me a few leaflets, I'll try
I'll
my
hand
best.
you a few leaflets. So we're in Luxemburg City, in Luxemburg, and we're going to try and, hello ladies, nice to see you. And we're going to try and spread a bit of awareness and just prompt people to have a little look closer, have a little bit of researching, use the internet for something decent, and you know, not something ridiculous. It's there for all sorts of reasons, and people need to sort of just use an opportunity that we're giving them. You know, I mean, who has this? Someone coming into town to spread a bit of truth and awareness. So we're going to try and talk to people. I just had a couple before who I spoke to, and I started speaking in English. And the lady said to me, I don't speak English, but I speak German, thinking that would catch me out because a lot of people don't speak German. And then I started talking in German, and she had nowhere to go. And then later on, they came with the whole family. And then, you know, it's a little seed planted. One of them will be thinking. And that's it in a nutshell. So this is it, and it's getting cold as well. I can't wait for Spain. So, this is a good photo. Reality. Yeah, there you go, have a look.
It's okay, it's okay.
Yeah, that's more important, huh, the building. Yeah, I understand.
More important.
No, I think the world we live in is quite important. This is rather important, I think. Buildings come and go, the earth doesn't. The earth is always where it is. Have a good evening. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Speak very good English. I know. Excellent.
Do you want a leaflet?
Grab a leaflet. Free information.
I will. Give me 1 second.
Take your time.
Thank you. Where are you guys from?
We're from the UK, and we started about 2.5 months ago, was it, Lisa, something like that?
Yeah.
I only joined a couple of days ago, and it just goes through Europe. So we're in Luxembourg today, we were in Frankfurt yesterday, tomorrow we go to Paris, and we continue spreading the word. And it's just about raising a little bit of awareness and having people just thinking a bit, and sort of realise that where we're living is not what we've been told. and it's important. It's a very deep topic, but it's actually quite simple, if that makes sense. So all these things here that you see, that we've illustrated, they're just a few of the main points. But they are arguments that scientists can't argue against. No, we get trolled. We have people who come here. It's not my view. These are facts that we've ascertained through lots of research and observations made. Okay, and it of course contradicts the official narrative that you learn in school, and that you see on the television, and that you hear on the radio, and most of the people believe not know. There's a difference. Right? And if we use some of the pillar stones of what we've learned in school, whether it's evolution, whether it's gravity Mark 1 and gravity 2.0, so we're talking Newton and Einstein, you'll see it's flawed from top to bottom. It's all based on setting an agenda to keep people in a box and having control. That's exactly where we're going. And it's getting very, very bad. Well, you tell me why. I don't know why. What are they scared of?
Why do you feel it?
Because we've been lied to, and I have a 9-year-old daughter, and I don't like my daughter being lied to by anybody, and especially not some teacher, about where we live. We don't live what we tell. Do you think we live on a spinning ball? A water ball in space? Do you believe that? Based on what? What's your evidence that we live on a spinning ball? Just out of curiosity, what's your evidence?
My evidence?
Yeah, what's your proof? What tells you that we definitely live on a spinning earth?
It's not that I have evidence, that I gather enough information from judgment.
From who?
From...
Have you been to space?
Never.
Okay, but you can stand on the beach.
I can.
And you could get a pair of binoculars, you could watch a boat go over the horizon, and then you get a telescope, or a P900 Nikon, or even binoculars, and you can see that ship suddenly perfectly in sight. How does that happen if it's behind the curve? How can a ship be in view 20 miles away? 20 or 30 kilometers away. How can you still see a ship if it's 30 kilometers away? That's the question, and we don't get upset.
I don't see the problem.
There's no curve at 30 kilometers. There should be about 100 meters of curvature.
But you don't have the distance of how do you say that?
Do you speak German?
Ein bisschen,
Ich auch. Ist Deutsch ein bisschen einfacher für Sie?
Vielleicht,
Okay.
ja. Also es hängt ja davon ab, du kannst ja nicht bis ins Unendliche sehen. Du hast hier noch Partikel, die in der Luft sind. Ganz genau. Und dann, es gibt irgendwann ein Limit, aber ja, okay, ich glaube schon, dass das mit dem
Ja, aber das ist ja das Ding. Bis man guckt, denkt man das ja auch. Aber ich habe selber gewohnt an der Südküste Englands.
Ja.
Und da gibt es eine Insel, die heißt die Isle of Wight. Wenn ich rausgucke, ist die Isle of Wight über 20 Meilen. Ich kann dieser Teil der Klippe klar sehen. Das kann nicht möglich sein.
Warum nicht?
Weil die wäre weg. Die Kugel, wissen Sie, wie groß die Kugel sein soll? Laut offizieller Angaben 25.000 Meilen, das sind ungefähr 40.000 Kilometer. Das heißt, jede Quadratmeile.
Wenn ich einen Fußball habe, if I have a football,
Ja, sag's in Deutsch, Englisch, wie Sie wollen. Ja, bitte.
if I have a football, it's round. Yes, but if I go close enough and take a picture close enough from the ball, it still looks flat. And I think it's the same system with the world. So it's such in a large scale.
But it isn't though, this is the point. It's only 25,000 miles in circumference, the Earth. This is what we're told by NASA and by mainstream. So you can do the mathematics and work out that every mile squared, every mile Quadratmeile, muss es einen Fall von 8 Zoll geben. Muss.
Why?
Because that's the curvature of the Earth.
But it's not like the world is a perfect round shape.
Well, where is it rounded? If it's
I can
flat,
have an egg and define it as somehow round.
okay, so
I can have an Earth, I can have a mass in space and define it. I mean, if your problem is the definition of round, okay, then the world
No. My problem is the definition of round. My problem is that means you. So you're saying the NASA photographs are fake because you're saying it's not round.
You're putting words in my
No,
mouth.
no, because NASA have photos that are perfectly round. You see it here.
Yes.
right? They're the ones we look at and we say,
I mean, this is come on. I mean, this is obviously a representation of what it.
That's the
to
NASA
put
photo.
things easier, because if you want to teach something,
yeah,
if you want to teach something, you have to
we're not
somehow.
trying to teach anything. We're just trying to explain to people, take a closer look.
Okay, take medicine. If you want to
Medicine is
teach,
obvious.
I know, but it's an example.
Okay.
Like your examples with ships and boats. There's an if you want to teach, I don't know, proteins, you do it, you know, on a like a schema. Is this what a protein looks like in real life? No, but it gives you an idea.
Okay, that's
So,
correct.
so I think this, a perfectly round-shaped world, it's a representation. So we know, okay, it's round. Let's be happy with that.
No, we're not happy
But it's
with
not.
that.
But it's not 100%.
But I'm not happy with that because I know it's a lie.
And I respect that.
Yeah, I know
Okay.
it's a lie, and the reason why I'm passionate about it is
But
because
what
I
makes
don't
you
want
say
my-
it's a lie?
Because
Based on what?
okay, I'll give you a fact that is irrefutable. Water always finds its level,
Okay.
always. So why?
Based
does
on gravity.
no gravity. I knew you would say that. I was going to write down here right now. I bet he says gravity, and that's the answer that everybody said. But gravity is a theory. It's not fact.
Of course, it's
So how can you base anything on a theory?
we base everything on a
No, we don't.
do.
Observations aren't theories. Observations are fact. Do you not trust your eyes and your senses? Are you spinning around at 1,000 miles an hour? Is that happening really? Do you really believe that?
Yes, I really.
You
do.
really believe
I
that?
really, from the.
Okay,
deep
so when you were
down,
a
I do.
child, before you went to school, you're telling me, oh, the Earth must be round. I can't wait for my teacher to tell me that.
That's not what I'm saying.
No, but I'm saying that if you really believe that, I'm sure that would have happened through the procedure of going through school. They taught you that. You didn't know that.
It's not only this. It's also your critical thinking.
Absolutely, critical thinking is
And,
vital.
and I think from the information I was given, no matter from who or what, my critical thinking says, okay, this is something that makes sense for myself. And I think, and I know some flat earthers, like they call you, and I think it started out as, I hope, as a joke. And I really admire people that are looking for facts. And one problem of the human species is we always try to find.
Well, we don't know. That's the
Career.
problem. No, we don't know. We don't. People rely on their televisions. People rely on their school books. People rely on what
I mean,
they're told.
it's the same thing as
Don't
I
find
see
facts.
I don't know, a very stupid example. I see one lady waving at me, and she was waving at the guy behind me, and then I somehow think in my brain, okay, she knows me, and I immediately start making things up, looking for wie nennt man das?
Wie nennt man das? Genau. Das
Wie
mal
nennt
auf
man das?
Deutsch. Irgendeine Erklärung für irgendeine Sache. Und,
Einfach nur
eine Bestätigung.
ja, so
Irgendeine
eine Art Bestätigung, dass man, okay, ich glaube, sie hat mir gewunken, aber eigentlich wir versuchen immer alles in eine Kiste zu packen.
Habe ich auch mal gemacht. Habe ich auch mal gemacht.
Ist ja kein Problem dann.
Und jetzt bin ich froh, dass ich wach geworden bin. Und jetzt bin ich froh, dass ich Zeit habe.
Durch was?
Durch
Was
was?
genau?
Weil irgendwas passiert ist und ich habe einfach...
Was ist passiert?
Da hat mir jemand einfach erzählt, recherchiere mal einfach ein bisschen
Von wo?
um dieses
Recherchieren
Thema.
wo?
Recherchiere überall.
Ja, aber überall.
Nein, Sie haben mir was gefragt.
Ja.
Erlauben Sie mir bitte zu antworten. Recherchieren kann ich auf viele Art und Weise. Ich kann selber Experimente ausführen mit meinen eigenen Observationen.
Haben Sie das gemacht?
Ich wohne an der Küste, ich mache das ständig. Und ich gucke raus und ich habe Teleskope und ich habe Kameras und wir haben Lasertests gemacht, da sind Tests, da sind Fotos von Berggebieten, die 200 Kilometer entfernt sind mit Infrarot. Ja, der Horizont bleibt immer in Augenhöhe, wenn Sie im Flugzeug sind. Das kann nicht passieren auf dem Boden.
Einfach zu klein sind.
Nein, wir sind nicht so klein. Sie können ja keinen Horizont von 10.000 Meter sehen, wenn die Erde rund wäre. Die wäre ja weg. Die wäre ja nicht auf Augenhöhe. Ja, ist ja so. Nächstes Mal, wenn Sie fliegen, gucken Sie mal aus dem Fenster.
Habe ich ja.
Ja,
Bin
also-
vor einer Woche noch geflogen.
Gut, und was haben Sie gesehen? Haben Sie die Erde gesehen?
Ein Teil davon, ja.
Ja, aber die war in Augenhöhe. Die war in Augenhöhe. Ja klar war sie das.
Ja, nein.
Die Flagge fliegt ja ständig.
Wenn ich einen Flug,
Frag mal einen Pilot.
Wenn ich einen
die
Flug,
ehrlich sind, die sagen, ja klar, der Flugzeug muss nicht seine Nase runterhalten 9 Grad, damit er um die Erde fliegen kann.
Ja.
Der fliegt flach.
aber okay,
Ein
zum
Flugzeug
Beispiel,
fliegt flach.
okay,
Sind wir da einig?
Okay.
Sind wir uns da einig, dass
Nein.
ein Flugzeug flach fliegt? Wenn er im Cruise in Höhe ist, der fliegt horizontal. Der hat ein Gyroskop und er fliegt horizontal. Muss er ja. Der fliegt ja nicht gekurvt um eine Kugel.
weil
Kann ja nicht.
die gucken das zu klein.
Nee.
Okay, imagine you have a ball of 1 meter. You have a 1 meter big ball, and I put a
But
flea.
you're presuming we're on a ball. I'm saying we're not even on a ball. You keep going back to the ball. I'm saying forget that, forget gravity. Look at where you're living and do your own
I'm trying to make a
observations.
point here.
Please do.
But I think you're thinking way too small
No, I'm
of a
thinking-
scale. If I have a ball of 1 meter and I put a flea on a micro
Okay, so do
plane,
that then. Put a flea on a ball and tell me that.
Can I finish my sentence? If I put a flea from the perspective of the flea, the ball is going to.
How do you know that?
How do you,
How
what
do
are
you
you?
know that?
You are making no sense.
No,
to me.
you're making no sense. You're telling me about fleas and balls. I know what you're saying, but that's not. We're talking about us questioning where we live based on our observations and based on our own experiences. Now, we ignore what we've been taught and just look at that for a moment. Then we notice it contradicts
So you
the
only
official
see things
terminology.
you see.
Well, I see things 20, 30 miles away on a clear day.
Have you ever? So you base your facts only of what you see.
No, I also know that water always finds its level, and it must be in a container. Has to be, otherwise water
Because
will
you
go away.
see it. It's an observation you make.
Do you not observe level water? Is any ocean curved? Have you ever seen a curved ocean? No, of course not. I know it's difficult.
Okay. Have you ever seen your own brain? And you still know it's there. Why? Based on observations, facts, other people have gathered. It's the same. Have you ever seen an attraction where they put a brain out of a corpse and
Okay,
you know,
well,
okay, we have
let's
a brain.
all right, okay. You're
Did you ever see
asking me a very specific question that I cannot answer because you know I can't answer that. But I can ask every single human: do you feel the Earth spinning? Have you ever witnessed
I don't
Earth
have to
curve
feel it
water?
for it to
Have you
be
ever
true.
witnessed water curving anywhere?
Yes. Yes, where you only have to have a piece of plastic, put rub it enough to
Static,
have
static
and
electricity.
then it curves.
Okay, so you're saying that the Earth is full of static electricity and that's why the water's curving?
This I don't have enough knowledge to answer.
Right, we do. That's why
You
I'm
do?
trying. We all do, yeah.
Okay.
We swap information all the time and people go all the time doing experiments and observations.
Then I admire your
Thank you.
data bank.
Thank you. No, it's good because that's the whole part of a conversation is to swap ideas and think more deeply into things.
I do not believe you disrupted any idea from me, but I'm open to that.
It's important to have that
It's
conversation.
interesting. You know what? I don't want to fight. It's interesting to see. It's interesting to see your point of view. It's interesting.
Yeah, well, good. I'm glad you're interested.
I don't have to agree to say it's interesting.
I'm not asking you to agree.
So
I'm asking you
please
to take
tell
a
me
closer look.
more about your
Die Erde ist flach. Die Erde ist flach. Die Erde
It's ganz
ist
einfach
flach.
flach. Aber, right, come over here.
Die Erde ist flach, my friends. Die Erde ist flach.
happened with YouTube. That's what I'm interested in.
What's happening with YouTube? Quite
No,
simple.
why you put censor?
Because
Was it censored?
if you go onto YouTube, when I first started looking into this 2 or 3 years ago, you could watch all sorts of flat Earth videos. Wasn't a problem. Now the algorithms are set up in such a way that it's almost impossible to find a true flat Earth video. You now get debunking videos that go to the top of the list.
Yeah.
Right? That's been happening now for a few months and it's increasing more and more. That's why we're finding different platforms to work
Scientism.
on. Right?
Gravity is just
Why
a
are they
theory.
doing that? If this is a
It does
ridiculous
not make
idea,
water
then
cling
why
to
are
the
YouTube
underside of
censoring
any
it?
shape. We cannot
Why do
prove
people
that.
suddenly have
We
to have
cannot
so many
demonstrate that in a
subscribers before they
physical
can stream
way.
live?
Natural physics
You
of
used to be able to
water
stream
is
live with
always
no
the same
subscribers. Now you need at least
Your
1,000.
senses will tell you that
All
you
these
are
things
not
have been
spinning.
happening in the last few
It's
months.
the Earth.
There's been an upage in space push. There's the SpaceX nonsense.
We are on a station. We belong. We don't know what
with
it
his
is
space
beyond
car.
that.
yeah, and all this sort of thing in a vacuum, total vacuum. You cannot replicate on Earth. You cannot
Formula for
simulate out
curve
there
is
what goes
8
on
inches
here.
in the mile
You cannot
square.
simulate here what goes on.
8 inches in the mile square.
Have we ever
60
simulated?
foot over
Okay,
2
did Neil
miles,
Armstrong
6,000
try his
over
suit
100
on
miles?
in a vacuum chamber on Earth before he went into space? I don't know, but we're told. Well, this is the point. We're told they
To be
did.
like in your bath,
We're told
steady and
Apollo
stable
went straight out the
water,
first time, first attempt, and everything was fine. Nixon phoned him on the phone with no delay. I go outside Luxemburg and I speak to Lisa on the phone. I have 5 seconds delay.
It's not the same.
Okay, so the technology in 1969 was better than that?
I don't know.
We don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I don't have enough knowledge.
But this YouTube thing is a fact because I see I myself try to start a channel. It became very difficult, which is why I'm involved. So I do it different ways and I still connect with lots of people.
But what's the point? What I want to know is what's the point of all of this? Is it the issue with the YouTube?
No, it's just
or is it to convert round earthers to flat earthers?
No.
What's the main objective?
There's no object. See, this is the problem I have. Not you, by the way. I'm not talking about you.
Yeah.
But when I have conversations with other people, one of the main issues is they're always asking, well, what's the? It's not that complicated. There is no. I would say to you, well, what's the point in the schools teaching kids that we're living on a spinning ball? It's not true.
Okay.
Why do people have a globe in their classroom?
Why do you?
A globe. Why do they have a globe in their classroom?
No, we can't visualize.
Visualize what? Where we live?
You know what I am?
According to
you know what I am?
mainstream.
I'm a nurse. And a nurse, in nursing school, for example, like you cannot teach everything. It's not possible. You cannot teach everything. What you teach
You
is
shouldn't teach it
concept. What you teach is concept.
Concepts
So
are
when
fine.
you're on the field, you can group
Yeah.
the information you get into one concept and make some sort out of sense. You kind of
Yeah, I understand what you mean. I get
a
it.
little. I know I cannot express myself very good, but it's a concept. So of course they are
You're doing
going
well.
to
You're
put.
good.
Thank you. But it's yours too.
Thank you very much.
But
Yeah,
it's
I
not.
hope so.
It's not because they are putting a perfectly.
See, I
round-
paid attention in school, but only for languages, not for this rubbish.
Realize actually that the
Well, that's my point of
No, I did
But
learn
I
all
do
that. I did
respect
learn all
people that think outside of the box because it proves that we are not that close-minded. But that doesn't.
We're not
suit
doing
my
this-
point of.
I'm not doing this to prove I'm not closed-minded. I'm doing this to shine a light on things that we are not taught properly. Not taught properly. And there are a few things
maybe
I
not.
could go on about a few things, but let's just start with the earth curvature. So if you're stood somewhere and you're looking out, let's say I'm looking out to sea, and there's a boat that disappears from the bottom up, and then I get a pair of binoculars or a telescope or a camera, and I look at that very same boat, it's back in my view. And it might be 30 miles away, 40 miles away. The earth curvature tells you, and it's fact, everybody's looked at it and worked
From
it
where
out.
do you have that specific?
Because the size of the Earth is 25,000 miles in circumference. NASA
where
tells
do you
us.
have that
NASA.
information?
NASA. The same people who feed the media with all the information. NASA. The people who get $55 million a
But
day.
if they publish that and it's maybe not that accurate, does it devalidate
We have photos.
all of their
Don't we not have
concepts?
photos from Earth
wanna leave
from
that?
space?
Yes, but does it really devalidate?
Well, of course it does, because
Everything?
well, it must do, because if an Earth is 25,000 miles in circumference around here,
Brexit?
then you
No.
can work out how much curve
Soon.
should be after
Sorry?
a certain
Soon.
distance. It's
Sorry?
easy to work out.
Soon.
But you're
Soon?
Brexit.
I'm basing it on
I
the
don't know. I don't take any notice of that.
okay, so if you
Never
say,
heard of Brexit?
I take
Yeah,
the
of course I've
numbers
heard of it. I
and,
don't. I
NASA
just
gets
ignore all
to
that.
me. I'm analyzing them. I'm analyzing them, and it doesn't work out.
This is about the shape of the
I
Earth.
you found
So,
What's the shape
No,
of
I
the
didn't
Earth?
find, no, I
Well,
didn't find a
we would say not a globe.
validating
What would you
all
say
the
then?
terms.
No, no, that's one of.
Well-
I'm not talking
Bear?
about tyranny. You said
Banana?
I didn't say tyranny.
No,
That's
all I
another
can
thing.
say
That
is
could
that
go into
we can't find
totally different
curvature.
topic. What I'm saying is, that
When we
we
try
have
and measure
facts
curvature,
about
we can't
shape
find
of
it.
the Earth,
Did you walk around the planet?
right? They're not necessarily true.
I
Did you
didn't
make
walk.
a tour?
Necessarily
No?
legitimate.
Are we making a tour around Europe?
Yes.
Yeah, we're going around
So
Europe,
if we know
and
the
we're stopping in
dimensions
39
of
countries.
Earth, as
How many
we've been told,
countries?
39.
mainstream,
Oh, well then.
then we could
not
work
good.
out how much curvature there should be.
Are you from here?
I'm from Belgium.
Right. Okay. We went to Belgium actually.
Where were you?
The capital.
Yeah, okay, good.
I think we're in Belgium. Yeah.
Don't know.
The capital. I don't remember the name of the capital, but we were in the
Sir,
capital.
very nice to watch
Waterloo.
you. I am Sven.
Waterloo?
Nice to
In
meet you.
Belgium?
Yes.
Okay,
It's
take
not the
care.
capital? Belgium?
Thank you very much. Be
Waterloo?
surprised. One day maybe
That's in
someone will
London.
talk, and then we'll all have an easier life.
Waterloo is in London.
Yeah.
My dreams are already true. I'm quite aware. Thank you very much.
Is Waterloo in London?
Sorry?
Is Waterloo in London?
Waterloo?
Yes.
Why? Waterloo?
Yes.
Isn't
Have
it
you heard of
Belgium?
Waterloo?
Yeah.
No, it's in London. She said it's in London.
Well, Waterloo Station is in London, yeah.
Ah, station.
Waterloo Station.
That's the Waterloo place.
We come from England. We know where Waterloo is. Don't worry.
No, she said Waterloo.
Well, Waterloo Station is in London.
I didn't
capital
say
of
that.
Belgium.
I didn't.
Waterloo's in Belgium.
I
Waterloo's in
didn't say
Belgium.
that.
You didn't say Waterloo's in
No,
London.
I said we went to the capital. Maybe you misheard me.
Yeah, the capital. Yeah. What,
Maybe you thought I said Waterloo. I said the capital.
capital of Belgium.
Yeah.
But what is it? What is the capital of
What?
Belgium?
I-
No, I'm asking you.
We went to
I'm
Brussels.
asking.
There you go.
Learn your geography first.
Yeah, well, that's not fair, is it? People can make a mistake with what they say, but at least we don't look. At least we don't believe we live on the spinning rock in Latvia.
I never said Waterloo.
It's all right, leave him. It's okay. He's just being silly. I don't waste time with people who are silly. If you're going to quiz her on what the capital of Belgium is, you're wasting our time and your own. And you can smoke it.
What's the capital of Wales? What's the capital of Wales? It's capital of Wales.
What's the capital?
Of Wales. You know Wales? Have you heard of Wales?
What's the cap? I'm
know
not.
the
I'm not
taffies?
here to do like a capital
Just asking.
quest. That's not what I'm here for.
Which picture is real? Which picture is real? Huh? Which picture is real? Yeah, this one that you see, yeah. This one's not. And this one, who are you taught in school, it's not either. Yeah? It's all computer-based pictures. So, what is NASA? Why is lying to you? Why is not showing you the picture? And you think that you have a pictures of the universe and stars and I don't know, galaxies? Yeah, but you get all the pictures and by the pictures you learn that that is a fact, that that is the truth, but it's not. It's all CGI. There's no satellite.
The Earth is rotating.
Yeah, yeah, you see by satellite. Okay, why is? Do you think that these pictures are real? This is NASA official pictures. You think that they are real? This is Mother Earth. Every picture is different.
Did you ever try to buy a fly?
Did you ever try to look the picture where you thought that is real? What you will find in there? Look closer, man. You will find copy-paste clouds. You think that cloud is made the same way, the same structure here and here and here and here? No, it's not. 220, 213, those two pictures. What, America shrinks or what?
I'll take one.
Please take, yeah, and research, man. That's all we asking. We are not here to convince you. We are here to tell you what we know and research.
Why are you not writing scientific research about it?
Oh, we are. We are. We have. You have books. You have social documentaries. But now, which scientist? There's no scientist.
Oh, there's no science.
There's no science. This science that you know, it's not real. It's not real because you are all you have is computer-based pictures. Yeah. All of it. All of it. All television. To all television. Yeah. What do you want? No, I don't believe in science. No, I believe in real science, but not in science that they are showing us. The real science is the science that you or as a group find out by some experiment what is true. Like in this.
So you as in like me
Like
as a
in this,
person,
I answer your question.
Yeah.
Now I go forward, like in these pictures, when we take it. You learn in school this ball. This ball has. This ball has. This ball has What festival?
Do you take medicine ever? You do not
No,
live inside
not
your-
even in my life I didn't take any medicine.
You never went to hospital? You never
No.
went to the
Yeah,
hospital?
just when I was young, of course. We all must because they are injecting us these vaccines.
Oh,
But we
they're
don't
bad.
agree with that. Oh yeah, they are
Vaccines are
bad.
bad.
You can be sure that it's bad. Yeah.
Okay, I have a simple example for you. Have you ever been to the beach and you see the
Yeah.
sea? Okay. It's really
Okay.
nice, right?
And you see the ship, and it go over the horizon. 500 years old proof. Yeah. Now you buy yourself a digital camera P900 or P1000 or a telescope.
Yes.
Wait that the ship is gone.
Yes.
Then look through the telescope or zoom in. The whole ship will come back, and not just the ship will come back. The hump when you zoom it.
Like if you,
And not
this is the
listen to me to the end. Not just that the sheep will go. Not just that the sheep. You will see the sheep. You will see the level of water behind the sheep, man. So buy yourself a digital camera and do experience on your own. We did it. Ah, take care now. Bye bye then. Already. I am from Slovenia. You can see what those? Yeah, you can.
Can you imagine?
Free app and radio stations. You can look the Earth is flat. We claim that we can't find any curvature. Yes. By any curvature, we can't find any curvature by definition of we are learning in school. Yeah, we are learning in school this ball.
Have you been to the seaside? Have you been on the seaside?
Yeah, of course.
Observing ships?
Of course. Yes, observing the ships. When the ship is gone, you just zoom in and the whole ship will come back. And not just the ship will come back.
Obviously. First, the ship and then the sticks.
No, it's not obvious. Did you think that it's obvious? Did you ever see it by yourself?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
A lot of times. A lot of times. After 70 kilometers.
Okay, and then,
This is something different.
yeah, of course, we can see about
You have to have
7 to 10
You
kilometers.
have to have clear atmosphere.
Of course, yeah,
If
yeah,
it is cloudy, you cannot see that.
yeah, yeah.
Your country is not so much sun as in my country.
Oh, it is. We have also the sea.
You're going to jump in
You
yourself.
will. Did you buy yourself a digital camera anytime?
The 2,000 miles of this each way can only go in a straight line. The British stand and explain that it inverts the ionosphere. Because they couldn't think of an explanation, so they say, I'll tell you what, we'll come in the ionosphere and say the signal's bound
Go over
for the
your
ionosphere,
horizon,
which
go
is
over,
ridiculous.
lose your sight.
It's ridiculous.
Vision. Yeah, that you don't see it anymore. And then you take a photo and you
Signals
zoom.
from Germany, and where they cross over,
The whole ship will come back.
Look at it. We listen to the explanation. It's a theory, it's a concept, and we all can agree with that. Evolution theory. This could be I mean, evolution could be that's another issue. I'm not a religious guy, but I don't believe we started from nothing. I don't believe I was once a fish. You once a fish? No, you once a fish? We moved from a fish into a, you know what I mean? Into a giraffe, and then we ended up a monkey, and then we ended up a human. But
We know. For
First one,
example,
the first one is right.
yeah, and I think there's a reason for it.
Solid, but then what is matter was Plato. Why as a mathematician? Why did he like that? So,
I don't think it's true. I know from my own observation certain facts that are definitely true. I know that water is always level. I know that I can see too far around. There are two facts. I know the plane doesn't have to do its nose 9 degrees to stay around the circle of an Earth. I've flown many times. The plane doesn't do that. I filmed the wings. The flaps on the wings don't move. So what's keeping the plane parallel to the Earth? Gravity is keeping the plane perfectly on line. Gravity is very clever. I know. I understand. It's a very clever thing. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You know, faint satellites. There was a story only 3 weeks ago where a satellite with a helium balloon landed in someone's back garden. And we posted those all over YouTube. But you couldn't find it because it was the algorithms were blocking those results. So my question is, why doesn't mainstream media say anything? Why? What are they scared of? Are they scared that their jobs will be gone because without the clothes, their social media universal doesn't have that nice picture for any film? We're 60.
And when are you making?
Sorry? Why? Because it's a globalized tool. We have people in America watching it, people in New Zealand watching it, they can stream on YouTube. Because it's important to show them what we're doing, because we get donations and help by many, many people to send us on this. So this goes on now until December, and we're hoping to have it goes much longer. Next year, hopefully, there might be a US tour. And we're trying to just spread the word as many ways as we possibly can. And I think the best way to do it is have a conversation with people because that's where we're media, you never know. And that's the issue. You go up the ladder, you find they're all owned by the same people. And the first we can agree on that. You go to America, all the major news corporations are owned by 6 people. Sorry? At the moment here, there's 6 in the back that we've got a long banner out. I only joined yesterday in June. There's people that have gone, but they'll be back again. We'll just move around. And that's how we do it. We come to lovely places like this.
You're still live?
Yeah.
So
That makes both of us. We're both live on Jason off the Disbury.
How's that possible?
That's right. I wanted to test it.
Right, okay.
I don't know.
Alright.
Hi guys.
How are people going to know who to tune into then? Do they get very
Well, no, it'll be one or the other. You do one conversation, I'll do the other.
Yeah, okay.
And then we'll take it from there.
Okay.
We got lost. You know we're not meant to be here. We're meant to be down there, and there's another place down there. But that's okay because it's dead down here, and you found a better place.
Yeah.
So it's all good. We're down there looking for you.
but you know what I'm saying, right? So, and when you get all these,
It's awesome,
you get
isn't
all
it?
these lies forced upon you day after day.
This girl here.
How to dress, how to eat, how to sit, how to talk, what to learn, how to learn it, how long to learn it, what to do once you've learned it, where you go once you've learned it, how you apply knowledge. You said you work for a company that's involved with that sort of stuff. If anybody in your company said to your boss, do you know?
I've got...
Okay, I'm saying if someone works for a company like that and they say, actually I think your boss not.
I've got one glove, I'll try and keep one free for
It's
them.
out there. And I think we live in a close system.
Thank you for tuned in, watching Lisa film the crew out on the streets of Luxemburg today, myself and Jason. It took a wrong turn, I'm afraid. We actually were live streaming when he did it. He looked at the camera and he was like, that's so funny.
Gas pressure non-exist. Next to a vacuum, out a container. That's its fact.
We were like, I'm not going to catch up with you now. See, you know what?
So if that's the case, why is there gas on a burn for? Why is there a vacuum?
Yeah. When you go pee.
And these are things that people a newsman said that when he said that at 6 o'clock.
That was the journey here, was it right?
We don't have that advantage because they belong to
Doing a grand job, by the way. A grand job.
This is the problem. But if you ask any military,
Yeah, I think I'd be stopping every 5 minutes.
many years I spoke to her about it. For example, Coriolis, he used to work on tanks. When they shoot, they don't have to factor in the spin of the hour.
But we're here.
I've got to, I mean, I'm interrupting. This could have gone on for hours, I have a feeling. But I'll give you one of these again.
I think they're getting ready for the Christmas shopping already.
You have them, okay. So check us out. Go live or go to YouTube, you'll find something coming out. And then just wangle your way around. You can find me in there.
Shout out to the chat room.
There as well.
Denier, Vertex. Bless you. You've got to mention say hi to Sven.
The Earth is supposed to be 25,000 miles in circumference. That means it must be 8 miles per meter squared. Has to be. So why can't I see the island or South East it's not 20 miles squared? You know what the official narrative is? That would be a fraction or it's a mirage.
Okay, critical inception. I'll ask her in a minute when she comes back.
I don't want to keep you. It's very nice to meet you. Thank you very much for your time. Check it out. Thank you. Bye-bye. There you go. An idiot followed up by 3 lovely people. That's how this works, and I love it. That's the whole attraction of this. Because you always plant a seed with someone. I think.
And we should have
Believe has the word library and your word, L-I-E.
bubble in the sky. Bubble. Reaching out and pictures you, galaxies, I don't know, stars, I don't know what.
See you later,
Research.
Roxanne.
Hey man, and not only did we made it, we were actually meant to be around the corner.
Oh, well, we found it was busier here.
Yeah.
After the way you sent us yesterday, I'm going to have to do a little bit extra.
She was like, what's he got to do with the get your geography right first before you talk to me about this.
I didn't even say anything wrong.
He was
asked me-
suggesting you meant Waterloo as a capital.
That's what he said. He was putting words into my mouth. I never said Waterloo. He said, what's the capital of Belgium? And he said, Waterloo. I was like, what? And then he was saying that I was saying that Waterloo was the capital of Belgium, and I wasn't.
You know what? So many people think Belgium is the capital of
Do you want to try it, by the way? It's good. If you give it a read, you might be quite interested. What do you think of it? Really? Why is that? What do you base your information on?
30 kilometers.
I've got no evidence. I feel a bit spinny, I have to say, so maybe it's spinning. I don't know. I feel quite calm myself. What does one say behind one's camera? What does the fourth wall say?
What does the Lisa
What does the Lisa say?
I'm not spinning, I'm standing still.
Yeah, you are, aren't you?
Suddenly you are, what?
If you're
30 kilometers away.
all the
Then
cats
I clicked on my dot.
You got me now.
get your coat
That's it. That's it. Done. Sorry, I've been disproved. That's it. Cats. I should have known. I should have known.
Big waste of
I
time.
should have known. Cats. I never liked those bloody animals. I knew they were a pain in the ass.
Critical Inception says, ask Roxanne if she's got my email, how is supposed to get a package.
If I have got your email, Critical Inception, so my apologies to everybody in the last few days that I've not got back hold on since I left London. In fact, I've had to change internet providers, so my internet only got switched back on the other day, which is why I was going, you know, live from my phone in the car. So if you give me until I get back to London on Sunday night, I'll get back to you Monday. I'm just trying to think. I'm trying to think. You know,
It's about the Earth not being at all.
I tell you what. Try. Have I sent you Howard's email yet? I'm trying to think. So much has happened, bro. I will try and have a look at my phone if I can get signal. I'm not live streaming just now because everyone else's phone's got signal. Mine's on something called Edge, which apparently means no signal. Both of the streamers. So yeah, I'm here to film and not film.
Just a paper.
Good fun. So yeah, give me 24, 48 hours and I'll get back to you. And hopefully we can line up an address. For you to send that to. Have I put in touch with Howard? Ask him if I put him in touch with Howard yet. I thought I sent him Howard's details.
He said, Lisa, I need Howard's email.
These are supposed to be real.
But not right. Okay. So that's what I'll do. Let me see if I can do it.
These are
right now.
photos released, but then now we know they're CGI because we've done computer forensics on them, so we know that they're not real photographs. They're all CGI images, every single one. So we don't have any evidence of an Earth from space at all. No?
But mathematically, we can prove it from here.
No, we can't. Mathematically, what? You can't prove anything. You can't prove something with maths. No, you can't. Why not? You can explain something with maths. You can't prove something with maths. There's a difference.
No, I didn't.
No. You cannot prove
A bunch of money, this is not for you. You're gonna wake up, not this one.
Yeah. So let's use some maths. The Earth is 25,000 miles in circumference.
So Critical Inception.
So that means per square mile there should be a drop of 8 inches.
That's because you. No,
That's the well, they're the measurements. They're the Earth's
that's
measurements.
if you think on the plane version, yes.
No, on the ground. On the ground.
No.
Italian. Yeah, we can.
You have. Okay.
every language is because
Yeah, are you going to win it? Build a board?
No.
You can buy one in the shop.
No.
Footy for
No,
£2.99.
Tell Script Quad sent an email.
Just the calculation.
Did you hear that? You got the email.
The distance. It's like you cannot use the same type of measurement on a plain two-dimensional frame when you have also like the back here.
Yeah, we just share information.
So who says
We don't sell nothing.
Who says Who says
when you learn in school?
Who says Who says the Earth is two-dimensional?
You say it's flat. Flat is
It's not two-dimensional. It's not two-dimensional. We're three-dimensional.
Can I help that?
One of our guys was arrested. We have it on YouTube, of course. They're gonna now somehow they're gonna pay, of course, because they didn't do. He didn't
We're out here saying
like
today
today.
it's Globe. Tell me where on the banners it claims the Earth is flat.
Nobody's saying the Earth is flat. We're saying that it's a globe.
Surprisingly, the flat Earth
That's a representative census. Division 8. That's not claiming anything.
Really? No, okay. I should say we will be we should
You've looked at all of these banners, and the only thing you picked out is this, and this is what you're basing it
main
on.
square.
You said that we're not spared if we're not just doing what is it?
Yeah,
It's a good
yeah.
question. Why do you believe that
But if you told me that I can't be there, that this is a private place,
it's a very, very simple question.
it's
Why do you
if
believe
it's local or
You can have
public.
and what is yours?
Okay, a simple
Yeah.
one.
Yes.
A simple one.
You're not going to tell me.
No, I'll do a fact. Why can we see an eclipse?
So film,
Okay.
yeah. But now they know.
What?
Why do you believe in Santa?
Santa.
Yeah. When you were a kid, why did you believe in Santa Claus?
No, wait.
Or why did we
Sorry,
believe in
can I
Santa?
just finish?
No. Can I finish?
Everyone, because everything
Why,
is a liar.
why
I
did
can-
you... No,
wait.
listen.
No,
I'm
it's simple.
I just want to not be misrepresented. Let me just finish. I'm asking why you believe, not why society... Do you understand the difference? I'm asking, what is your personal belief?
I am a
Do you
grown man.
understand the analogy? You don't need to get angry with me. I'm trying to finish. There's a misunderstanding. You're comparing... You're not angry at what we're saying. All I'm saying is, your personal belief is different from society's belief.
Clouds
That's what I'm
or
saying.
36 kilometers above that we do with our Hadithua balloon. Yeah. First of all, we see the flatness. Yeah.
You with your two eyes can
The second of all, you will see the
Telling everyone to
horizon
listen to my
always
audio, but
is
watch yours.
Right, okay.
your eye vision,
just have an eclipse.
your eyesight.
Did you hear that? Jason's picking up on the audio, so you can watch it from here and listen to his
A
audio.
ball. You know,
Let me just say.
and it's not.
See an eclipse.
It's not. We see miles and miles away.
No, no,
Did they say 8 inch square mile?
Because you see something, does it mean that there's only one explanation? Or is it possible that there's more than one explanation? Okay. So if you think that the lunar eclipse is caused by the moon going in front of the sun,
That you can
why
hold
is
down.
it that a new moon, no scientist
It's so ridiculous.
recording has ever been made of the moon 10 hours before,
Imagine the ball
10 hours after the moon?
from Australia is beyond and other countries be in the top.
In space like they tell us.
It's ridiculous.
That new moon
think it
should be
going 1,000 miles an hour.
as it crosses the
Meaning
front of the sun.
we don't feel nothing.
Is at the
And we
point
have
which is crossing in
for
front of the
some
sun.
guys,
All the lights are on the back of the moon.
the earth is
You can't see
stationary.
the moon because all the lights are on the back and not the front, right?
That gravity, that force in bottom.
I just wanted to get your personal...
Gravity
Okay, so that didn't.
You
No,
dare
like
what
he like
gravity?
the eclipse. That's exactly what's happening, right?
So
This is why you can't see shit. Why not? It's not. No. Okay, sorry. Just mention no camera, please. Here's that. I mean, it's a little bit rude to stick a bright light in my face, but here's. I won't film you. I'll respect what you asked me, even though that was extremely rude. Alright, to put a bright light. You don't need to do that to make your example. But let me tell you what happens. Let me tell you what happens when you put an object in front of a light. That object will throw a shadow larger than the object. right? Do you agree with
well,
me?
no, it depends on how far you are.
Well, your finger was throwing a shadow on my face bigger than your finger. Would you accept that?
If you want, I just can put it like this, so we can like actually scale, because you know, like with the
Now,
distance,
did you know?
the
Now, did
distance-
you know? Okay,
Yeah.
but did you
Scale
know?
would be based on those
Yeah, because well,
you know that as well, right?
let's just say, because the science will tell us that the Earth is 400 times, sorry, the Moon is 400 times smaller than the Sun, but 400 times further away. So the eclipse completely covers the Sun. Would you agree? A full eclipse is when the Moon completely covers the Sun. So, try and do that with your little torch there. Try and do that with something that is going to completely eclipse that light, and see how big the shadow is. The shadow, my friend, if you use a coin, will be bigger than the coin. That's a matter of scientific fact, whether you like to believe it or not. Sorry. Well, it's a matter of physical observation. We can go, say, take a football and lift it above this light and look at the shadow that's going to be thrown on the ground of that. It is going to be bigger. The closer you get to the light, the bigger the shadow will become.
Yeah,
right?
yes, yeah, the closer you are, but relative, like
But they do it in
the distance in between the loop.
Already got one.
Like, so
still eating my sandwich.
So it is up to 2%.
I'll try go with it. Yeah.
Because of the money. They are rich people.
It's a bank country. It's a bank country. It's built on banks.
Yep.
That's what it is.
They don't want to give up their houses and their money and their cars. No way. They want information. No way. You will stick to the gravity.
Let me wait. Before we go into the
Would you like one?
shadow, look at the shadow of this. See how the shadow of that is bigger than the object itself. And it doesn't matter how close you get now.
Just to research on your own. You will find it on your own. We just don't find the curvature. We know that we don't have any picture of Mother Earth, because every picture is Photoshop, is computer-based picture. This guy will made it. So why do I go here?
No, I've got my suspicions about that boy. I think he's wasting
They have supposedly cover in the sky for pictures of the galaxies, and I don't know which stars, and I don't know what, and I don't have one picture of Mother Earth.
Yeah.
That's not. And then we go to try to find this curvature they give us. There's a formula, of course. The formula is the formula is 8 inches square on a square mile. It should be off. We did 55 miles, 2,984 feet to begin. How many days we should not see, but we see or here 3 miles. 273 miles away. 3 miles.
Would you like some info?
3 miles is a lot. It's not too short. It's minimum. It's a lot. You see all the land behind it, and all the hills are straight. Not even one hill is a little tilted or something that you see it. Oh, it is some kind of bomb. Okay.
Would you like some info?
Definitely not.
From different angle, we observe
Yeah, you gotta observe it for yourself. Or if you have a good digital camera, 500 years old proof is like you see, like you are on the sea and see the boat. When is the boat going? Yeah, it's going over the horizon. You just bought yourself a good digital camera, zoom in, and you will see the boat again.
we will do our own research.
All right, thank you. Oh, it's too hard for them.
Do you like these? Would you like some information?
Leave them alone. What's wrong with you? Don't mess with me. There's a few years left. We won't let it go now. This crap she's leaving. Hello, ladies.
Would you like some info?
Thank you, thank you. No. Thank you. Take care now. Bye-bye then.
Would you like
Is this flat Earth? What's this?
Globelight. Do you know much about it? So basically, people have been doing experiments and finding that they can't find any curvature on Earth, and experiments they've done in the past have shown that there's no spin. You know, the Earth isn't spinning. The Earth has no motion. So that's the basics, anyway. But
So does it matter?
I would say it matters. Yeah.
Why?
Because they're teaching us that the Earth is a globe in our educational system, and you know, if they're teaching us that information is incorrect, why are we being taught this information?
So what if they teach us the other thing?
Well, we just want to know the truth.
Why?
It doesn't matter, because why wouldn't you want to know the truth?
What does it change, though? That's what I want to know.
Well, if it doesn't change anything, then why would they lie in the first place? Why would you want to make up a story if it doesn't change anything? If you're making up a story, it has to change something, otherwise you wouldn't be lying. And if they weren't lying, then we wouldn't be able to observe things that we shouldn't be able to see on a globe.
So satellites don't exist then? They don't go around the Earth? What are satellites then?
Well, you know what? There's a video. There's a whole video series by Paul on the Plane. If you search, if you go here, FE Start, there's a whole series of different videos. If you go to Paul on the Plane, okay.
Thank you.
All right, then take care.
Oh, it's been enough. Since you say satellites don't exist, boing, the ego is strong. Wake up, people. The Earth is flat.
Earth is flat? Hey!
There's no curvature. Government is lying to you. NASA is lying to you. The church is alone in too. Yeah.
Did you get one?
Sorry about that.
Don't touch that paper, it bites and it's toxic and it's poisonous and everything. It's really bad for you.
You're holding it.
Yeah. Oh, be careful, mate, because I don't always react nicely. How about that for a little one?
In a way, I like it here because of the egos. I can pump them a little harder.
Because you don't know exactly, so.
We know the truth.
What's Earth is flat in German again?
Die Erde ist flach.
Die Erde ist flach! Die Erde ist flach, my friend! Earth is flat! You've been lied to by your science, lied to you by your government, lied to by your religion. The entirety of our world is water, and water always finds level. Water level, sea level, ocean level. One flat world. Leave your religion of gravity. End this lie called relativity. Humans cannot walk underneath a ball. Rivers and lakes cannot form underneath a shape. All water must be contained. We know this from when we are children. You need a bath. You need a lake. You need the Suez Canal, 100 miles long, 120 miles, level. Earth is flat, my friends. Your science and your government is trying to deny you the truth about who and what you really are. This place is created for you to have a divine experience. No religion, no belief in gravity, no belief in things that you cannot see. You are the center of creation. Earth is flat.
Applause.
200 proofs Earth is not a ball. A funny thing happened on the way to the moon. The moon landings were a fake hoax. Rockets cannot go into outer space, and thermodynamics says that you cannot have a pressure and a non-pressure vacuum side by side without a sealed container. It's impossible to have an atmosphere next to the darkness of outer space. This is common sense, my friend. It's also impossible to have water conforming to the outside of a shape, going round and under. It makes absolutely no sense. Look into the flat earth theory, my friends, and liberate your mind from the deception your government has put on you. They have enslaved you on purpose. They have enslaved you not only to take your money and your life and your energy and your children and put you at war, but they have enslaved you to stop you from ever achieving your divine heritage. Each of us are of the Creator. Each of us are as important as every other, but your government and your king and your queen and your pope and your banker, they would have you realize or believe that you are something less. The scientists, my friends, today have been misled. They do not know that water is level. They do not know that the science proving that Earth does not spin has been hidden from us. I'm offering this information to you today as a friend of the human race. Someone who's here to tell you that we're meant to love, not hate. Love, not hate. Love, not hate. Earth is flat, not a ball. El terra e piata. Earth is flat, water is level, and your science is mistaught.
Would you like one? I'm out of leaflets. Have you got any more?
Oh wow! So you come from the land, some of the land down under. Give or take. What was I telling you that water, the water is always level, and that the science saying that we are on a globe says we should have 8 inches per mile square of curvature, of bending water. And over 100 miles, that means 6,000 feet of curvature. Now the American military can shoot a rail gun at Mach 15 and they can fire it with a laser precision target at a target 100 miles away in a straight line. Where's the 6,000 feet of curvature?
Would you like?
Record photograph over water,
Okay, right.
miles. According to the globe maps, that should be the picture that they're taking of an island should be 3 miles below the curvature. Everybody's got this photo. They looked at this photo of Chicago across Lake Michigan, 50 miles. That should be 2,000 feet below the water. But we know that on a clear day we can see 10 miles to our lake on the beach on the other side. That's a matter of fact. Or in the evening, say you're walking up the coastline, you can see 20 miles, like 30 miles on the coastline, which should be hundreds of feet below some kind of magical curvature. The idea that we can now take a ship and go around and underneath to Australia or New Zealand or something like that, absolutely nonsense. But an idea that I could create a flat earth in a big pond where I can sail east or west over to Australia or South America or South Africa, wherever, no problem at all. I can do that all day long. Ancient mariners traveled this world, they put pyramids on every continent of this earth, and they did that knowing that they lived on a flat earth. The science of gravity, my friends, I'm 55 years of my life, I believe in gravity. Now I tell people it's just a belief, only a theory, and there's a whole lot of other science built upon that theory. If this and that, then that. And I'm telling you now that water, the physical water is always level, and they can't prove that we're spinning. What else is there?
I mean, a lot of those theoretical components that you're theorising essentially are theories nonetheless, though. Like you're saying matter of fact, but there's probably this. Well, no, there's I would 100% dictate that there would be facts that would counteract what you're saying from people who believe that the Earth is round. And I'm not disputing what you're saying, and there's parts certainly that I'm sure you are bringing out facts. But at the same time, it's been within the space of 30 seconds you've come over and you said, "Do you guys have any questions?" We didn't really have any questions. He merely said where he was from, and then you just whipped out constant facts at us, which could or could not be true, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it could be propaganda, which is essentially what that, I mean, not all of that is going to be evidence. Like, I mean, we're thinking about propaganda, it dates back throughout history, really. You know, World War I,
we've
World War
all
II.
been propagandized,
Of
right?
course.
By religious,
even me right now is propaganda talking to you.
No, like by our religions, for example, the Muhammad, you know, the Muhammadan
The prophets
religion
and Jesus and all of that. Of course, that's propaganda. See, I'm not religious, so I don't believe in any of that.
So that's great. But now I've realized that I used to believe in theories that you can't test for yourself. So they're theories, they're
well, how are you telling for yourself the Earth is flat? Are you doing all of these photographies with the curvature, or is this just stuff that you're reading about?
Yeah, well,
Do you know
okay,
what I mean?
the tests over bodies of water, the kind of bodies of water and level.
Okay.
Even short distances, I've done this for myself.
Oh, you've done the photos, you've done the studies.
Well, not only that, I've stood in Spain and seen Morocco, for example, on a clear day. Long before I thought, I used to believe I lived on a ball. So while I believed I lived on a ball, I've seen Morocco from Spain. I've seen the White Cliffs of Dover from France on a clear day.
Right, okay.
That's matter of fact, right? So that's 25 miles across the English Channel. They say 300, 400 feet of curvature. White Cliffs of Dover, 300 feet high. You should not be able to see that.
So in terms of...
So that's the sort of... And if you think about how water works, like if my Olympic swimming pool, 50 meters long, you know that that's going to be level. If I max that up, I'd say I've got a lake that's 10 miles long, and I can see my mate or the beach on the other side, that means that there's no bending of the water. Right now, the Suez Canal is 100 miles, 120 miles long, and that's probably by engineering.
Then, in theory, measurement itself is something that we've contrived as a human population. So the fact that you're saying everything is level and we're going off measurement, how do we know that measurement in itself is genuinely level? Same concept as time, really. Do you know what I mean? Like time is a matter of concept.
Well, time is a concept, but actually level is something that you and I have the ability to discern for ourselves. I was in Pisa the other day, and I can see the leaning tower of Pisa is totally not level. You know, if I was to build, I'd do a bit of woodwork. If I was to build something that wasn't on the level, I'd be able to see that it was
You want to stay here?
Yes, sometimes it might help to have it set square. To say, yep, that's perfectly square, right? Or use a plumb bob and say, that's perfectly square. That does help. But they built the pyramids using water to level it. And we say water level and sea level for the very reason that all of our sea levels are built off this basis of one body of levelness, one body of water. You know, if my level of sea in English is higher than who's going to choose what is sea level? So for what I say to people is that if water is level over every body that you and I can test, when is it ever going to curve? So if we're 70% water, our Earth, then 70% of our Earth has to be heavy. That's just kind of common sense logic. But to go from, oh, I've got a teardrop and that's kind of round, so the rest of my Earth, my entire Earth now, I can build a cosmology based on the roundness of water. No, that's not enough. Because we can show how the surface tension might make something go round over the small amount, but over the large amount, it's going to be used for leveling, and water is level. So,
I appreciate the point. As I say, there's not going to be, I don't think, in this massive argument with the world that you guys are having, whether it is flat, whether it is round, it's going to be a theoretical component that is never, until the science comes in, that proves either way. It's going to be a matter of opinion. So whether you're right, or whether I'm right, or whether whoever else is right, do you know what I mean? Like, as long as you can back up what you're saying, which essentially, from what I gather, you can. It's not just this.
Yeah, what's your name?
You're doing it, Declan.
Declan, I'm Dave.
Nice to meet you, Dave.
Likewise. Where are you from?
I was born in Australia, but I live in the UK.
Okay. I was born in England and I was brought up in South Africa, but now I live in the UK.
I figured the accent.
Yeah. But here's the thing, like, so for me, there's a lot of the flat Earth theory that is theoretical, and I'm willing to say that right off the bat. So how the sun works exactly, how the moon works exactly, I don't know. But I can see it, I can make observations, and I can make theoretical conclusions based on what I see. But what we know for sure is, well, our senses tell us that this Earth is not moving. Like if we were on a fun fair ride, we would know that we were moving. But the teacher says it's so big you can't determine that. So we go and look at the science that shows how we're moving. They give us things like a pendulum is going to swing around like this, the focal pendulum, right? Because they have to set that moving every day. They say. We did an experiment back in the 1800s called the interferometer experiment, Michael and Morley and so on, and we found that there was a slow turning of the ether, and then we banished the ether. So as far as I'm concerned, there's no actual science that will demonstrate that we're moving, so we're spinning, and we're meant to be spinning on 4 vectors. And if we were moving and spinning on 4 vectors, and the rest of the universe was spinning on all these different vectors at millions of miles an hour through space, we wouldn't have the same roof for thousands of years, the same constellations of stars. They would not, parallax itself, even though they say, oh, they're so far away, that's why you see the same stars, and Scorpio's claws look exactly the same for millions of thousands of years. But parallaxes demand that these things, because they're so far from each other, would slow or speed up against the way, and the way we travel past them would cause them to parallax. So our route seems to be, as the ancients said, a fixed set of pictures or lights. That's what we can determine. Our highest powerful cameras can look at them, they look at them and they look like lights flickering inside. That's what they're. But equally, if the ship's going over the horizon thing, we take the camera to that powerful camera, and we can see that ship over the horizon half an hour ago. We can pull it back into the and watch it.
I appreciate it, mate. I definitely appreciate the input. And I'm not meant to be rude, it's just like...
No, Declan, that's fine.
We're going to head off.
You guys need to head off and have a fantastic life.
No, I appreciate it.
But let me tell you, it took me 45 years to go, maybe I've been bamboozled. If I've been bamboozled, and I'm a reasonably intelligent guy,
the rest of us.
of course we all have it, but why the frick would they bother going to such a length to kind of, come up with that question? It's about controlling the soul. It's about controlling the divinity that lies within you.
Now we're getting into a whole other subject. It's a risky subject to get onto.
Well, because I was an atheist 5 years ago. My dying mother couldn't get me to accept God. My dying mother couldn't get me to accept God. 5 years ago, I had my pioneer plan with the ayahuasca. So then I was like, shit, there is some kind of meta creation going on here, and I'm part of some kind of infinite story. Even though this body may die, some will die at some point. So that was when I first realized it. And then I was like, shit, I found out the Earth isn't spinning and the Earth doesn't have any curvature. So that means that the entirety of all governments are in some kind of cahoots that is designed to mess with us. And that messing with us is designed not just because they want to strip you of your pay taxes and make you slave and all that stuff, but actually because you might well be the center of creation. I say to people, what if the story of Jesus is the story of you? That each of us is like a Christ character, and we have that.
I'm going to stop you there, Dave. Well,
I'm not trying to sell Christianity.
Look at me.
No, well, I'm just saying with this system, when you look around at the brokenness of humanity, and I'm not looking at you lads, very young men, but when you look around at the brokenness of humanity, and I'm 50, and in my life I went to war as a kid at 19 in Angola, and I thought this world after the Cold War was going to get better. But actually, shit is getting worse for people, right? And the nature of the human biome getting worse. People are getting sicker, more drugs, more pills, more crutches, more scooters to get people around, more obesity, more mental health problems, and so on. Why? Because we're trying to break this Christ within you. Try to take the little spark, the light of Christ or whatever, and put it out. I'm not selling Christianity, by the way. I'm selling that you might be
I know what you're saying. I got you.
And until you realize how important you are, you will be happy with some kind of hedonistic halfway house. Like Sodom and Gomorrah, happy to kind of indulge in this, that, vice, and the other thing, and spoil yourself, break yourself along the way, and never realize the true divinity, the true thing. Now, does that mean, and this is theory now,
Dave,
does that mean
that
you've got to...
We got to wrap it up. Your last sentence was 10 minutes ago.
Does that mean that you live this life, you die, and you come back, or something else? I don't know. But it seems like it's worth making the effort. Knowing the truth is worth making the effort.
Always a pleasure, mate. Mental stimulation is what keeps us ticking over.
Indifferent.
Love you to meet you.
I don't know.
Love you. Have a great holiday. The earth is flat.
You have the patience of the saint. You do. I'm telling you, we could all learn a lot from you. Because see me, even when I think they're trolls, I'm just like, I'm ready to call them out.
Yeah, no, we gotta rise above that. This is what I've learned. You know how I was quite aggro in Speaker's Corner.
Yeah, and I want to apologise to your viewers, and I want to apologise to Jason because I think I did this through, but I do want to get this out before the update tonight. Right? I think it's really valid, and people are misunderstanding this question, which is why I brought up Santa as an analogy. Because the boy was so triggered of not being able to answer such a primitive question, he wanted to get right to the gears and the cogs of things, because that's where his arguments are. All I was really trying to say is when one asks someone why they believe what they were taught, why does then said person turn around and give us the social response for why we believe what we were taught generically? So that's like me saying to someone, why do you believe in Santa? And you go, well, we all believed in Santa because... No, I'm asking why you believed in Santa, not why we as a whole believed in Santa. And I feel that's a really good defence mechanism for those that don't know how to answer that question.
However, although I agree with you, right, I think that what I've learned to do is to kind of massage the person around on a certain kind of conversation because it's so easy to kind of get into that impasse where you're not able to kind of conversate with them any longer. And I think what I try and do is take them on a journey from what their questions are to something else. So
First
I'm
of all, though,
learning.
he misrepresented because he was saying that, well, this man's telling me the ice flat, and pointing to the land, and he's saying the way to explain. So I thought, the validity because we need to ascertain this and clarify. This didn't explain it to me. This is attacking the claims to me and showing there's no support together. And then he goes, it's flat there. And this guy said, what does it say it's flat? No, there's an image there. And so out of all of that banner, you've honed in to one image. And you're now basing your whole argument on this man in somewhat of a socially non-accepted way. He's doing it in a condescending, bad body language. And I thought it was just worth showing, but pointing out to him that even though you were having a conversation with him, there was others standing around that were quite ready to go, by the way, that's a bit unclear. That was
Yeah. Well, you can translate my face, but you see that reflects the real thing. And I saw it with that slide about Denier yesterday. I want to enter their seat. Because it does trigger people really, really hard. Now,
north or south, you will be stopped by military. No, you cannot go. No. We tried. Yeah, you have it here also. This website. Oh, awesome. One good conversation. Yeah. It feels, oh, yeah. Wow, yeah, man. Awesome.
Discussion morceau.
2,000 years before Jesus Christ. Always prove, or already proved you can literally try the experiments they made in old Egypt.
Which
you can
experiments
literally try it yourself. You can literally take a boat by yourself, like Magellan. You can literally and travel around the globe.
Yeah, you can do it like this. You start here in Europe and you travel around the globe. There has never been circumnavigation from north round south, ever.
But
It's only east-west.
If you watch the ship,
Yeah, I've been on ships. I come from England, we're a ship country.
And now you're on the beach.
Yeah, I'm on
and
the
you
beach.
watch the ship which travels around the globe.
No, I don't watch it travelling around the globe.
Yeah, but
I watch it disappear.
Yeah, you watch it disappear.
Yeah.
How does it disappear?
Perspective. If you look at train tracks, and you're stood on tracks where a train goes on, and you look to the end, what happens? The tracks come together and disappear. It's called the vanishing point.
Yeah.
That's perspective.
Yeah. But
it's nothing to do
the
with
ship
disappearing.
No. The train has the problem. The train drives on the land. The land, there are mountains, there are hives, there are
Well, what I'm saying is
but the water doesn't have.
Okay, but the water doesn't.
But wait. But if you watch the ship, you see first that the body disappears, and after that, the
I'm not even disagreeing with you.
That's because
No, it's not. Because if you get a P900 Nikon camera and you zoom in on that ship that's disappeared, it comes perfectly into view. You should try that. I've tried it.
Yeah,
That's why
but then you just take away.
No. We're talking 30 miles away.
But why
I can
not?
see Calais from over.
But
I shouldn't be able to see Calais. Because you have a limit to how far you can. That's how it is. Your eyes come. Yeah, you can zoom, but your eyes can't see naturally.
Yeah, and you did so.
Do you know how much? Do you know how much?
If you go to France,
England's
if you go to the coast of France, I don't want to be on YouTube, you know.
It's okay.
If I see me on YouTube, you get caught by my law.
Yeah.
That's true.
I'm open to it.
I will take a look if I'm on YouTube. If I'm on YouTube or any other social media,
You will find yourself.
my lawyer will call you.
You would know who to call. Anyway, go on. What we're talking about. Okay. So you're saying
Like us, you open up, you're pretty all the time, you love you all the time. Without negativity. Just love. All over the place.
we believe that's important.
Let me give you.
Do you see through a telescope?
Yeah, I know, Coffee Paul. I couldn't be bothered to argue with him because I'll just let him carry on the conversation.
I said.
I've been told that he's going to call his lawyer if he goes on YouTube, but it's a bit too late.
Who is?
This man.
Ah, yeah, okay. He's gonna call his lawyer. All right. I'm so scared. All these schmucks.
Well, I've never tried to get to a telescope like Roxanne.
Over there. Go to Jason's.
He's already filming.
It works the same way as the dark. Like, let's say you throw it again. So it's the bending of time and space. No, it's not. It's not the bending of time and space. Well, gravity actually isn't fully understood. It's a very complicated thing.
But I mean, Einstein was the last person who told us all what gravity is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not scared of his lawyer, but I just don't want to intimidate him because then it will end the conversation. So I might as well at least let him have the conversation, otherwise he's going to walk off.
Well, then how are you proof? Like, what's your proof? Gravity or it's flat?
Well, hang on. Earth being flat. Okay, that in your hand. Okay.
These are photos from NASA. So what's that? Shape
Because there is a mathematical formula. Okay, mathematical formula. Okay, and that suggests that H is the word.
What are you basing that on? No, they don't have.
They don't have
You like
proof.
It's not been proven.
It's a theory, man.
You're told it's proven. So, okay.
Sorry, yeah.
Let's get back to your conversation about if I have a telescope and I look over and I can't see you. Well, if you can't see you, how can you see you? With all the stuff in the way. It's nothing to do with the curve.
Would you like?
This is that's not in space, that's a firmament going out. You don't know.
Would you like leaflet?
This is the ice wall that people have time. Water has to have Have you never seen pictures of the Antarctic ledge? How tall those walls are? It goes around. It goes around the continent. It's not a You're not allowed to go down there. 60 degrees, anything south of... No, you can't. Let me finish.
Would you like one?
It's only military personnel that are allowed to go beyond the 60th degree. Nobody else.
Would you like one?
The Antarctic Treaty, look it up, it's called the Antarctic Treaty System. It's signed by all the most important nations. No one believe me. They all have to agree before somebody's allowed to go in. You know who's going down there now? He's just built a ship. Attenborough, from England. He's just been sent out from Liverpool. A brand new expedition ship. They're going out there for 2 years. They're going with a fleet of Royal Navy ships. What satellites? Have you ever seen one? I've not seen a satellite.
I have seen them starting.
I've seen a rocket go up in the sky, and what does a rocket do? It goes straight up.
How does it tell?
Would you like me to?
How does your GPS?
99%, I'll explain it to you. 99% of the Earth's communications, telecommunications, are underground cables. You know how many cables go from Europe to America?
I don't have a cable.
That goes to the mast that's local, my friend. It doesn't go up to space. It doesn't go up to space.
You're right.
It goes to a mast. And then you don't know that.
I know.
You don't know that. Oh, sorry. Okay. Sorry, I misunderstood.
The most of them they did in the World War II.
Yeah, don't worry, she's
World
filming
War
it. She's
I.
not filming you. Don't worry. Okay, yeah, so yeah, okay, it's round, but it's not a globe. It can't be a globe. You're telling me it spins at 1,000 miles an hour. What is the sun? The sun is
local
a
here.
local light. Like the moon is local. It's 3,000 miles away, maybe. No more than that.
Okay, but what do you say? We now have two kind of satellites which are now outside of our solar system.
You can't get out of it. We're in a closed system. You can't go out to space. And I'll explain to you why it doesn't work. It doesn't work because you cannot have gas pressure on this Earth next to a vacuum without a container. You have to have a container to keep that pressure in. The air has to push against it. It's a theory, I'm English. Newton invented gravity. It was told you. Yes, he did. The modern...
You think everything before flying in the air
Who's
for
about?
Newton.
No, I didn't say that.
Newton
He thought it
discovered.
up. He thought up.
No, he didn't thought it up. We are on the ground. We are coming
That's not
back.
gravity. That's buoyancy and density. That's not gravity.
It's so logical,
You're saying
man.
but
It's
you're
so
not listening.
logical.
So gravity is an explanation. It's a theory. All right. Should we agree that gravity is a theory? Can we agree on that? Because it is a theory. No, it's not a theory. Einstein says it's a theory, and he said it's not a force in 1950. Look it up. Einstein agrees it's not a force. He says it. Yeah. Gravity, no, happens is real. Gravity is an explanation. Oh, okay. Well, look it up. You do the
Yeah, it's a
research.
Gavin Leafer.
Take it. Sorry.
Oh, don't be sorry. I'm sorry.
Be sorry for the serve, not
I'm
for
sorry.
us. We are happy.
Listen, no, this is the biggest problem.
Don't upload the video. I will find it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Don't
no
have to
problem.
It's okay.
No problem.
Nobody's going to look for you. Don't worry about that. But he engaged in a conversation. So although he was playing hard to get, he was still thinking about it, and that's the important bit.
Oh, good. You got a man thinking. You caused
Got
some
a man
critical
thinking. Yeah, got some critical thinking. His argument was, why can't we see New York close to France with a massive telescope, like we can see the solar system? And when I was saying to him that there's a lot of shit in the air, and that's a simple fact on Earth, he wasn't having any of it.
Right.
And then he was also saying that gravity is real and not a theory.
You know what? They all say that they can see the ISS because it's straight up and there's very little atmosphere obscuring it. So when it suits them, there's an atmosphere. When it doesn't, they don't have it.
It's a thing, so it's how the cat fits.
The world is wrapped around a whole lot of confusing variables that don't add up. Yeah. What do they call it? Not dialectics.
No.
That's why I read here. That's why we're doing this CO2 39 kinds to change the mind of people, to raise the consciousness. This is the truth. This is the truth.
Excellent.
The man who knows. I bow to the man who knows. The first one here. They are so harsh here. I can't believe it. They just stick on this ball as a maniac.
Come back.
I'm very proud to see something like that.
Yeah, me too, to see you, man. Yeah. We are here and we are going to be much more of us here. Yeah,
I'm very happy to
You meet a brother?
Yeah, it's our brother.
Yeah.
It's our brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Mustafa.
Mustafa, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm
Where
from
you
Lebanon.
Lebanon. I met some people from Lebanon in where were we in Munich the other day. They didn't think that the Earth was flat, but eventually.
Some do.
Yeah.
Even my family, they don't believe that.
Most families don't. We're individuals that are sticking our heads above the parapet. We have the ability to see something that most people can't. But we're going around trying to tell people this because we think it's an important message that needs to get out there, because eventually the human race will learn enough to hopefully take its divinity back.
In the beginning, I start to convince the people that we live in big lies that you know you always you get many attacks.
Ego will attack you.
Ego, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
They thought we are stupid, we are
And you look so stupid, huh? And we all do, huh? So dumb.
or we are crazy, or we are out of normal.
Because we don't believe the authorities.
They sit on the
Yeah,
couch
yeah.
and
That's why,
turn on the
I
National
stopped
Geographic.
to talk to
Friends and family because it upsets them.
Yes.
Yes.
At least I believe
Yeah.
in flat Earth, and this is enough for me.
And you now know you're not alone.
I
You're
know,
not
yeah,
alone, because there's plenty of us
I
now.
know, and this world, it's a big lie. It's not the globe.
Yeah.
It's not. Everything is lie.
They are deceiving us,
Satellite,
of course.
everything.
Of course.
Sun,
Yes, brother Mustafa.
moon, everything
Yes.
is different.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Are you traveling on holiday or you work here now?
I'm working here
Okay.
actually. Yeah.
Okay.
I work in Luxemburg.
Okay.
We have application now.
Oh, there's a really handy app you can get on your mobile phone. It's called the Sun, Moon and
good.
Zodiac app.
Yeah.
It's very recognized. Here we have the app, few radio stations. Compass is there, Zodiac is there, all the questions are there. Easier to show the friends or anyone to.
Just the earth is flat. I put it in my wall.
Yeah. We are here. You're not alone, man. It will make your day.
Since when you are here?
Just one day. Because we are doing 39 countries, so each day we are in another country.
So next day
tomorrow we are.
Paris?
We are tomorrow in Paris. Yeah.
Paris.
Paris is the next destination. And then Bordeaux, and then Spain.
Man, I hope I can be with you and help you in any way.
It's okay. You can see us because we are all doing live stream on YouTube. And we have a channel, 2 channels.
So you in your cut, what you get me? Do you have any side?
I will. We have something to write, or I have it on the back. I will write you.
Yeah, Mark, I think we've got 3 different streams going at the moment. We've got Jason's got 2, so I'm on one of his and he's on his other one, and Trinity 4 has got one as well.
Give me the card for
We didn't even know we could have 2 streams on the same channel, but apparently it's working.
We will see what is happening around the country with everything that we do this.
Right? Let's say I print money. Well, the Rothschilds finance the properties and the
يلا جاي.
هسه الارض كرويه ولا مسطحه؟
لا خلص بربك هدول اصحابي.
He finds
These are 2 channels. We have stream what is today. We stream on this channel, and then we do night stream on this channel. Good. We talk about it.
Thank you.
No problem, man. Thank you.
It was very nice to meet you and to see you. Yeah.
Me too. Me too.
Great stuff.
Brother. Yeah.
Thank you. See you.
See you.
Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
All the best.
Thanks. Oh yeah. I'm loving it.
Yeah, baby. And the ship goes over the water.
Big up to Jack. Big up to Jack. Big up Jack.
Tapper says, Lisa, can you tell Rox?
So if you're going to say to me,
Tapper says, can you tell Rox I texted her?
So what?
Tapper says, can you tell Rox I texted her?
Yeah, I've looked at it. Jason's going to give me the information in Paris as soon as he gets it. So.
More exploration. You cannot make a ball. Do you think you live on a ball? Do you think you live on a flat? Oh no, good, yes, a ball. Yes. So the formula, the maths for calculating that is 8 inches per mile squared. So think about that. If a ship is leaving your harbour and going to a harbour 100 miles away, it's going to go down 6,000 feet. Down, 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 down. When it gets to the other harbour, is it going to come up? Or is it also going to seem like it's going down when it leaves that harbour? Ask yourself that question and realize that actually it's possible that
He's back on third time. You see him.
Right.
deceive the human race and give them a new belief that we are from evolution, from monkeys, from space, that there are aliens that are going to come and run us, take us over, or
Roxanne already give him a leaflet. They don't want. He says the policeman, I know the science.
Oh, okay.
The policeman who knows the science. All right. What are you doing, policeman?
The apex, the top of the pyramid, not at the bottom of the pyramid. We think that water is level. We think that water is level and that sea is level. So that means that our Earth must be level. When we fly in a plane, we look at the cloud bank, we see the cloud bank is level as far as the eye can see. When we look at the gases in a container, we find that the thinnest gases, they set in strata, level of what? Of water being level. Well, we have proof that water is level. We can do laser experiments. We've done a lot of these laser experiments where we fire a laser over 30, 40 meters, miles over water. And we can see
this
that
is my
laser
stream,
from the
Zenith.
outside. And the only way we could see that laser would be as if we had line of sight. For another example for you on the same thread is that the American military use a laser to fire a weapon called the railgun. The railgun fires at Mach 50 very fast. It uses a magnet to fire this projectile 100 miles straight line to another ship over water. Let's say it's 10 foot, 20 foot. Hold on. It's going to fly 100 miles in a straight line. If we lived on a ball at 100 miles, the ship should be 6,000 feet below the ship that fires the target, meaning that projectile would have to do this. But it's not doing this. It's, as a matter of fact, it's a laser and a thing shooting in a very straight line. That's what it is. So with that evidence alone, I say to you that we can see naturally, physically, and test that water is always level. So when does it become a ball? If we can't measure it, we have to rely on NASA to prove it. Because NASA and other space agencies are the only people that can get high enough to say, oh, now we can see it. Well, I saw this documentary called Funny Thing Happens on the Way to the Moon. Check out this documentary on YouTube, A Funny Thing Happens on the Way to the Moon. And you see NASA footage showing them faking the moon, proving that they never got the lunar lander to work on Earth, showing that the boys, when they come back from the mission, they look nervous, they look guilty. They don't answer the questions clearly. They some say I see stars, some say I can't see. I can tell you, the four of us went to the moon, we were the first humans to go to the moon. We'd come back, we'd be like a Formula 1 champion, just won 10 Formula 1s in a row. And I would tell the same story as you. Remember when we went past this, and we went past this, we'd be doing exactly the same thing. But if we were going to win the Formula 1, not only that, we would take a camera and film it for our family and say, look, this is me winning the Formula 1. Believe me, because you can see the film. Well, you know what NASA did? They took a car, like a Formula 1 car, up to the moon, but they forgot to take the camera. They didn't bother to take a camera that could point back at the Earth and say, look, there's your Earth spinning from space. space. They didn't do that. They took a photograph, still photograph, but NASA fanboys will say they couldn't
thanks, Mark.
take a camera, a video camera there. They didn't have the weight to space, but they took a golf club. They took a
Looks
June buggy.
like we've got some official visitors, but they haven't tried to stop us or anything.
NASA, you realize that NASA is actually just another extension of the government. The government is just designed to control your mind. And how do they do that? They do that with Disney, they do that with science fiction, and now they do that with things like NASA and Elon Musk to get us to believe that we are not important, that we only came here by lucky strike, by lucky chance, rather than we design this place for ourselves to have a divine experience, but we've become slaves. Some evil, whatever you want to call it, some negative force has taken control of this place, uses kings, queens, popes, governments, science to control us, to keep our minds small, to keep our souls from ever lighting up like they're meant to. Like we're meant to be this divine, beautiful, like loving one another.
I have got both gloves. It's just that I only keep one on because then I can't see the chat. I can't scroll up and down.
Drink the most or smoke the
and if I don't touch the screen, the chat disappears. So I've got one on at the moment.
Of God, His divine creation. That's why I say it's a matter. Why I'm out here trying to tell people it's not just about the soul that is you and the divinity that you carry within you, but that's hidden by religion, by science. All right. Thank you. So you have I have a channel called Trinity. I have a channel called Trinity and the number 4. And I'm only a small guy channel-wise. There's lots of great channels out there. I'll give you some references. Go and do some science yourself. Thank you very much. Trinity 4, there you go. Thank you. But on the back of this one, bro, is some websites and some YouTube channels. Guys doing great science, where you can go and say, let me check the science for myself. What can I experiment? Guys are doing tests with the moon, for example.
Exactly, Mark. We have to talk to real people, not just people on the internet.
This doesnn't make sense according to the idea that it's
and censorship and all that.
So you go and look at these things and say, okay, what about the one where I look like the moon is doing this, it rolls through the sky every night. And if you were very patient and you watch over a few hours, you would see it do this. I see it do this. And I was never taught this. And you start to say, shit, why didn't they teach us? What else about the moon? Well, at new moon, we don't see the moon. Mainstream science says we don't see it for 10 hours before and 10 hours after the new moon. If it was truly a rock, you would silhouette it and move in front of the sun or towards the sun. You would see this rock, just black rock. You'd be able with our Hubble telescope or whatever, you'd be able to say, I can see this black rock 2,000 miles. You like one? Yeah, in front of the sun. You can't see it 10 hours either side. It's not a, maybe it's just a light, maybe it's all electromagnetic. If you are here, would you believe that you can see the moon? You can see the daytime. The shadow of the moon is the same color as the sun, which is another crazy trick, right? But no, when I'm saying it's a new moon, so you've got the full moon almost coming up, but when in 2 weeks' time, when it's the new moon, no scientist, no matter how big their telescope, can show you the moon for 10 hours before that new moon, 10 hours after. The next day, yes, we see the little crescent moon, the little bit of moon starts to come. But what I'm saying is that if it was a rock and it was going in front of the light called the sun, then it should be we should be seeing the silhouettes. We should see the stones, dark black stone moving.
Yeah, Zenith, I've seen the link to it. I haven't actually watched it yet, but that's next on my list.
I think that
it's just very difficult to watch anything on the tour.
We're the most important things our government never wants to do. They want to keep you small. Maybe okay, you die, you retire, you haven't achieved anything fantastic. But more importantly, that when you die, you have to maybe come back. Probably the thought. But this is just really cool. Your own brain to work through your life and say what works right for me. I'm not here to convert you to anything. I'm here to alert you. That's all, my brothers. My name is Dave, 24. Have a fantastic life. You're welcome. All the best. Thanks for your time. Have a nice. Bye-bye. 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 Hey, brother. That was really nice to see you stuff.
I feel so immediate.
Pumped up. Pumped up. Charged up. Jack the transporter. Earth is flat. Earth is flat, my friends. Take some information. You're going on an airplane. Airplanes fly level. Airplanes fly level over a plane. We cannot.
The diameter is this radius. That's only 50 centimeters.
Yeah, no, nice one, Jack. Sorry, I thought I was filming you there, but I was filming my face. Yeah, Jack. He did an awesome repair job on our camper van today. Thanks for that, mate. There's Jill.
Yeah, that's why I did late.
Yeah, that's why we were a little late. Now we're streaming in the dark. My friends, the Earth is flat. The aarde is flush. The aarde is flush. Is that right? Have I still got that right, German?
Flach.
Flach. The aarde is flach. The aarde is flach. The aarde is flach.
Which one of them is the Luxembourg flag? The Luxembourg flag is the Dutch flag, I think. So it would be this one here, I think.
Oh my God. There's no God in life.
But the Luxembourg flag is only this one here.
There's a conversation going on.
Yeah.
I think I'm out of leaflets again. Yeah, I'm out. Is there any more?
No, of course.
The Earth is flat. The Earth is flat. The aarde is flat. Infinity is unquestionable.
So these images are representations.
Sorry, you don't want me on camera. I can tell. I can tell.
So some people have taken it.
That's all right. Hey guys, I want to thank you for coming.
That's an
Then I've got loads of them. If you go to my blog, it's The Real Hat Fits at blogspot.com. And I called it The Real Hat Fits for a specific reason, which I kind of explained in the blog at some point. And I've talked about various different aspects of it, as you'll see. On my YouTube, Raw Poet channel, and you have to search Raw Poet channel, there's 2 different Raw Poets. I've got a poem called The History of Flat Earth, which is based on Eric Debay's video.
But he wrote me off before I could even say.
So if you go there, you'll see all the different things that I've covered. I've still got more to go. I'm working on one at the moment, but writing while I'm on the tour doesn't really work. Yeah.
But so far, so really great.
You have to search channel, otherwise you don't find it. If you just search Raw Poet, you don't get it. And there's a couple of them. There's one guy that's a rapper called Raw Poet, and then there's another one. You should see it. Let me know if you find it. Yeah, that's the one.
Not all of us are ready to have
Someone who was Dick or someone.
Let's do everything other than be in the actual moment. So that's something else that we're trying to say. Nothing wrong with
No.
She's filming. No, she's filming. You filming me?
Yeah.
She's filming. So yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, but how are you around? Or how is your group? How you find myself?
We met on social media. Some of us have YouTube.
So all of you are London. Okay. Okay, yeah, all over Europe.
So some of us
Yeah, Raw Poet, not Raw Parrot.
Which one? The
red line on the
yeah.
He bought a okay, the honest one is right now. You help us go, and so far, staff from August, we've not been able to be on all the back of the list. Obviously, we have jobs and families, so days here and hand over to the next person, and we are due to finish on the first Wednesday in London. Done 15,000 miles, handed out 30,000 leads, and had hundreds of conversations, hopefully to get people going, maybe I should think more about this. Maybe I should think more about the next person to think. So hopefully it will go well. And so far, the people that are watching it, they've been announced with it, they really appreciate what's being spoken about, and hopefully it will push the social acceptance. I know that's not everything that is happening, but some of it. In this day and age, all of the technology we've got, you can tune into Big Brother, you can tune into sleep patterns. I can't tune into it.
Yeah, but how many years
I say this, I will work with it has the money, it has the fun. Nothing is $52 million. $50 million a day. The European Space Station is €20 million a day. The British Space Agency, AXA, let's not even go to AXA. I mean, the amount of money the Japanese space station, they've got $8 million a day. Go ahead, go to space.
how long have you guys
We just got here today.
Okay.
Just got here today, and after today, we're going to go on Spain.
France, do you know math or straight to Paris?
Maybe go straight to Paris, then Porto, then Lyon. Also going to Lisbon, Portugal, going down to Gibraltar as well. And then trying to go back up to Finland before coming across to the Cape. So with a bit of luck, we'll have spoken to a few people, and we want to kind of gauge as well what the people in the UK are running. So I go to schools and kind of hammer it out there with some people that I do like in the I do like speakers
Yeah, but the speaker scholar culture is only in English speaking.
Would you like one?
This is one thing you found in Bulgaria and all the cities that we've gone to.
Would you like?
Thank you. We think it's a good thing, because that would be enough to get someone's attention. What is it we're talking about? You know? It's the mainstream news, the news that we all turn on. You know, we've just seen the psyops that come out of big major news networks in America. So see the conflict that's going on in Syria just now. We had the ABC News Network putting up a video that was years old, pretending it was now, and it got caught out, and then CNN getting caught out.
Psyops.
Yeah, psyops.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, my darling. So this is just within the last couple of months, people starting to realise, okay, even though these people are here to tell us the truth, they're not entirely being honest all the time. And this is the thing that we want people to do, become more critical, independent thinkers and stop being so blindly told what things are by the authority. It's like that with the authority. If someone's in authority, that's fine, I'll accept what you're saying. And yes, we adhere to laws and policies, but we're citizens. That doesn't mean we have to swallow everything we've been taught without thinking for ourselves first. Hopefully, more people will start to do that and try and think for themselves instead of just... Because I think that's what has started all of this, started all the whole people having tunnel vision, you know? They use the house and they go, just done it, don't worry about it, you know? And if someone bumps into somebody, someone goes, it's okay, I'm sorry, you know? This is because everyone's got that mentality now. So I think anything anyone can do to start a conversation. We are never having each other anywhere. We're not met in a bar or anything. We're having this conversation, and it's a perfectly wonderful conversation. I'm going to come away from this thinking, wow, if you do want to listen to what we're saying, it's not about having to agree with it, but just giving us airtime in the first place is half the battle. People think we're selling them something. They go, well, what is it you want me to buy?
Yeah, actually you are trying to sell an idea, which is perfectly fine. But now that you have been to several countries in Europe, what is your impression when you compare other people to Luxembourgish people?
Well, admittedly, we've not been in Luxembourg for very long, but what I would say about the European cities I've seen so far is there does seem to be a silent majority of people that do want to have engaging conversations like this. They're afraid of social reprisal.
But I would have thought you would say now, yeah, Luxembourgish people seem not so approachable.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Maybe it's quite bad because we got here late today. We got here about 4:30 or 5 o'clock. So we've only been here for 2 hours. But what we have seen in the 2 hours, Lisa, I'm sure you can agree with me, a lot of the people have been willing to talk and spend some time talking. However, I think like yourself, initially they thought we were claiming something. But the conversation has stemmed from them realising we're not making a claim and then they're interested to talk to us.
Your information material, yeah,
the information...
One gets the message you're trying to claim something because
what we're saying,
you are being lied to.
Yeah, so we're saying because there's absolutely no evidence of her at all, where we can see there is no, even some of the most popular public figure scientist, Neil deGrasse Tyson. Okay? Neil deGrasse Tyson says the Earth is so big, so big, you wouldn't see the curvature from the ISS, so it's just a fifth island. He says that himself. So even he says you've got to be way higher than the ISS to see the curve. Most people's reason for believing on the ball is because they see the curve from the ISS. So again, like the space agency can't have it both ways. How can we have public figures saying, you don't see the Earth, right? What does he say? That stuff is flat. He said it himself, and we're like, okay.
Would you like?
All right, then. And then again, we've got them having it both ways. You've got one part of society, public figures going, you can't see that from there. And then there's another part that goes, this is why we believe it. So even the scientific community, they now say the moon is within our atmosphere. Yeah.
Okay.
And
there is actually censorship with YouTube channels considering.
Yep, that's another thing that we've got there as well. There's a banner on the floor where we've stated how much it's been censored by YouTube.
Yeah, I know that YouTube censors offensive language, offensive
ideas, apparently.
It is? Yeah.
Well, apparently this is an offensive idea. This doesn't use offensive language. We don't sell anything. So why they would censor us? Because it's partisan. There's no balanced opposing views. We're taught the heliocentric model.
I feel one could get the impression. I don't.
I'm thinking if we're going to be taught this heliocentric model, then teach us the heliocentric, teach us the geocentric, teach us all the different models that there are. Teach us the model.
I was taught in school the different models and how they evolved or how our idea of.
And this is what we're saying. We're saying education has now become partisan. National
It says it's been screening for 6 minutes.
Sorry, yeah. National curriculum states now mandatory. You don't need to teach creation. But mandatory, you need to teach evolution. So I'm saying, okay, if you're teaching evolution, now there's no balanced opposing view. You must at least mandatory teach. If you're going to teach one, you must teach the other to have the yin and the yang.
I don't think creationism is a good example.
Oh no, I don't either. But the fact of the matter is that's the truth. National curriculum state that when the child gets to 13 years old, when they go to their exams, they don't have to do this and they don't have to learn that, but they can still mandatorily learn that. So in my mind, I'm saying, okay, if you're going to teach us the heliocentric model, then teach us all the ones. And I feel that what they used to do 30 or 40 years ago, my dad...
That's interesting. Mine says 1 hour 56 minutes.
So I've got a 17-year-old daughter.
It seems to be saying different things for each of us.
Her GCSEs herself. It's an incredibly partisan education.
I am going to record those films.
And that's a worry for me because I go, crikey, one day they're going to be our age and then they're going to have a partisan point of view on things. They're not going to be able to have.
Like the one on the Royal Poet, if you saw that.
Educated
I've got images for each verse.
Because you have a generation coming together saying, that's not what I was taught, and then they'll be warring over that instead of just religions. So I feel like
it's exactly the same thing.
Yeah. I think the more balanced opposing views we can have is the more healthier a situation is for everyone to see as much information as possible. Because even people from Eritrea, I spoke to some people from Africa and Eritrea, they don't even get taught the heliocentric either. They thought it was quite funny that we believe that we see movies. And I was like, do you mean your school never taught you that? Eritreans do not get taught the heliocentric at primary, secondary, or any level. And it's amazing to see the difference in a human being when they haven't been taught that. What have you been taught? And if they're taught Hebrew or like Hebrew or something, which again doesn't state that it's that, it doesn't state that it's that, it says it's
Thanks, Vertic. Yeah, it does take a while to find those images.
So I feel like this is a healthy look. I don't feel bad for this conversation. I feel good for having it.
But it makes it more worthwhile.
I think that's the misconception a lot of people have got. That they think that we are.
I think you're gonna need now the primary
Thank you so much, my darling. It's wonderful talking to you. Have a good evening.
You too.
You take care. Well, they kind of salvaged that. That was the guy that went and took the mick with the police.
He did what?
He went and took the mick with the police. The police like took the piss out of me. Really, really embarrassing. Super embarrassing. And what I mean by embarrassing is it's like you're in uniform, you're taking the piss out of me, you know if I get rude you're just going to arrest me. So it was nice that the guy came back over and kind of squashed it, you know? I'm freezing, you must be freezing. It's freezing.
Yeah.
Apparently, someone very important just pulled up and went into that building. The Grand Duke, what's his name? The Grand Duke.
Oh yeah.
Hello everybody, I'm shivering, I'm freezing.
So guys, just so that you know, that was the Grand Duke who just turned up, and when I asked the police
the Grand Old Duke of York?
Well,
He had 10,000 men, he marched him up to the top of the hill and he marched him
and he
down
flat smacked him again.
They
Right. So, and when I asked him, when I asked what the Grand Duke is, they said it's the equivalent to our Queen. So
He's
is he
only
a
got an
lizard?
Audi. He's only got an Audi.
I know, he's only got an Audi.
No,
Something wrong with
Sven,
that,
looks
not
like
right,
second-hand Audi.
That's the thing, it is, isn't it?
Champagne taste lemonade money. Yo, maybe that's why the people here are so well off. Because maybe their royals aren't so greedy.
Well, they're consolidated here, haven't they?
This is a shout out to the Queen. Stop driving them expensive cars. Get yourself a nice little Audi A4 like that and get chauffeured around by Uber.
Yeah.
Dialectic, and this is the nature of the beast. Don't hate it, but learn to love.
Right, so there we go. It's starting to get a bit quiet now.
Going away anytime soon.
People are going home for their 7 o'clock, so people are going home for dinner and stuff, and they're tired, and they're, so I think
It's all closing up,
pack up and go. Because we've sort of done quite some good stuff today, I think.
Yep.
We had a guy who pretended he wasn't interested who came back 3 times.
Yeah.
so that's like, actions are not words, you know. But when I told him about Captain, he said to me he's a big Captain Cook fan. So I said to him, have you heard of his 60,000 miles in his logbook? He said, no, I've never heard of that. So check it out. 60,000 miles. How did you do that? I didn't know that. But you have quantum mechanics in your smartphone. Is what I was told. And I was like, what are you talking about your smartphone for? You know, try and think about what you see, what you're feeling, and try and understand that science and all this stuff is just a way of deciphering and translating things for us stupid people, right?
Yeah.
When you start applying logic, it just rocks their boat totally. They don't like it.
Yeah.
So there we go. And it started to get very, very nippy. Oh, look, there's a gentleman there.
No religion, just
Monsieur? Okej, det gick in med Smith. Då kör det bra. Så har det varit så mycket
Yeah, wrap it up.
He's just looking. Hello there. Hello. Bitteschön. Gracias. 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 Please, you're welcome. I can't say you're welcome in Italian. Spanish. Español. Español.
Thanks, Isabella.
Adiola. Muchas gracias. Here. Translation. We will be there. Madrid.
Yeah, I'd rather watch this than TV any day.
Barcelona.
When I'm not doing this, I'm watching it for sure.
Right, everything good? So, what are your thoughts on this? Do you think we're all nuts and crazy, or do you think we've got a point?
We're crazy.
Huh?
Yes, we are crazy.
Well, we all are crazy, but I mean, does this make sense? I think it does.
But I don't
Have a little look. Take the time and have a look.
Vertex says hi.
Sorry?
Vertex says hi.
Vertex, my friend. Vertex, my friend. Just for you, I'm going to demonstrate something. I'm going to demonstrate a natural phenomena, and in the form of one of these, Vertex. Just feast your eyes on this. I will show the young lady in a minute who's looking around right now. Once I've done this, no thanks. This is a flat Earth. There you go, Vertex, especially for you. I promise I'd get one. There's the proof. Thank you. And on this app, it demonstrates how the sun and moon, like in yin and yang, on a flat surface, spin around in tandem. Like that. Not like this on a ball, but round like that. They're local suns. Not far, not 93 million miles away. That's ridiculous. Right? Otherwise you wouldn't have temperature changes from that distance. And they're very local suns. So when you look up at the clouds, for example, you see the angles of sunlight going in different angles. If you follow those lines up, you know you can work out how far away the sun is. And it's not 93 million miles, but that's the app. So it's well worth having a look at. It's not my app, so I'm not sending it to you, but you can look it up. It's called the Flat Earth Sun and Moon.
Yeah,
it's
thanks.
$2 or something.
Coffee?
Please, yes. Milk, no sugar, thank you. And it's worth looking at. It's a nice little, because I tell you why it's worth looking at, because when you go on to frequently asked questions, it's got 21 questions about Flat Earth. For example, why the lie, right, or whatever, and it has a video.
you have the internet site.
Well, I can give you, if you look up Globe Live Tour on YouTube, just a Globe Live, but then have Tour on it, and then you'll find this chap here is called Trinity. He's on YouTube. You have Roxanne, Globalist, Denier, we do like a European talk, and we have the information on YouTube.
And what you are doing today?
Sorry?
What you are doing today? Notice everything.
Well, we just had questions. We had questions, right? So my question, there were lots of questions. For example, why can I see so far? If the Earth is round, like this, then why can I see, let's say, a tower 20 miles? Or why are there photos of Chicago across the water 60 miles? I'm just using miles, sorry, right? So you shouldn't be able to see any of that. It should be gone. Because the curve calculator,
Times are hard, my friend.
the Earth is supposed to be 25,000 miles in circumference, which means you can work out how far I can see before things start going over the edge, like a boat. Yeah? But if you get a telescope or a binocular, that boat that's disappeared, look, it's there again. So it's obviously not behind the curve. Little things like that.
Okay, yeah. Because I heard also little things.
Yeah. There's stuff, there are simple things like water. Water always finds its level. We know that. So if I explain to somebody, well, why does water bend around a ball? They will say to me, gravity. I'm like, what does that mean? That's an explanation invented. People 1,000 years ago didn't think of the word gravity. They just knew that things that are heavy fall on the floor. That's it. It's very simple. So they throw all these science stuff. Quantum mechanics, this, that, and you're thinking, well, yeah, but I can still see too far. You know, water is still level. An aeroplane that flies around the world, if he's flying around the world, he has to hold his nose down all the time. Must do. 9 degrees. Has to, otherwise he cannot stick around in surface of the Earth. But no pilot does that. They fly straight. And there's lots of things like that. You know, there's lots of little things, and then you realise, my God, NASA, yeah, of course. And then you realise the school systems. I have a 9-year-old daughter. Do I want her to learn this bullshit? When I know I can see too far. When I know the water finds its
Take my attention to like,
well, this is not. Well, you look like an open-minded person, you know, in terms of your listening, your body languages. We have some people here, they just don't want to know. It's like, nope.
But I
And they have
noticed
kids.
that's a big world problem that the people don't listen or don't want to know because
And they're scared of what their friends think.
they
don't
wait
want
off the end of the world so they did take you.
See, the thing is, we can do something about this, right?
To prove it.
But people need to get together and do this. It's not going to happen when we go on tour on our own. We can just pass the message and hope that people like yourselves look at this and go, well, actually, yeah, that doesn't look very curved to me. But of course, another guy said to me, yeah, that's because the Earth is so big. Now, he didn't know this. He didn't know about the measurements of the Earth, because nobody who believes the globe does know this. But we know this because we've done the research. These are numbers from NASA. All the NASA documentation, right, when they explain how things move and function, mechanical stuff, like, I don't know, space shuttles, blah, 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 they always talk about presuming you're on a flat surface. They have it in all their documents. But the media won't tell you this. They want to keep it down because they want to control the people. They want to have people believing this. And this is the thing. It's all about control. Because you're a special person. We all are. We're all special. We didn't explode in a Big Bang. That's ridiculous. And then you were a fish, and then you were a stick insect, and then you were a giraffe, and then you were a monkey, and then you maybe were a horse. Maybe you were. Maybe I was a centipede. I don't know. Do you think that? Of course not. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But when you start talking and questioning things like evolution, and you question things like gravity, you notice a pattern. All these guys who did all this, they all work for the same masses in England, funny enough. Yeah? All high-ranking Masons, all talking to the same master, having the same people in power. So there's a pattern. Apollo landings, look at their badges, look at their hand signals all the time, their handshakes, it's all there, it's everyone to see, in plain sight. Look at the press conference of Neil Armstrong when 3 astronauts are sat behind the table straight after the moon landings, and they're sitting there and look like all their kids have just been killed. Like that, scared, nervous. They don't look like they've just done the greatest thing ever. They look like they thought they were, and then some guy said, this is all a show, but trust me, it's for the greater good, it's for your country, because we have the naughty Russians trying to attack. See what I mean? So one lie feeds the other lie, feeds the other lie, you know? Yeah, and then people then start getting afraid all the time. They don't want to question it because they're scared of what their friends think. They don't want to be ridiculed at school. They don't want to lose their jobs. We've had friends that have lost their jobs. We have friends that have been attacked. Why? I'm not hurting anybody. All I'm doing is I'm threatening the ones who want to hold power. The ones who hold the strings. Not your politicians or my politicians. They're puppets. The ones well above. The ones above the banks. Rothschild. People who print money. The ones who are really in charge. This is the thing, and they need this agenda to keep us controlled. Like the European Union, Britain leaving, Brexit's never happening. It's just all crap. It's just to fuel the media. For 3 years they've been talking. Why? To distract people from what's going on. It's happening on all levels. And then you have it with Epstein in America. By the way, Epstein's not dead, right? And they do all these stories all the time. There's always something. And then you have a 9/11. And then you have this. And then you have a war here. And you have Afghanistan. Why are we in Afghanistan?
And so you want to make more noise about that.
People like you going, wow, this is interesting. When are you next in town so that I can join you on this? That sort of thing. And then you spread. And then you do more things. And we have lots of people who are involved behind the scenes as well. I mean, you can only fit so many people in a camper van. You can't get 100 people in there. And that's what we want to try and do, is connect up. We have lots of people in America, our friends over there that are watching. There's people there now who are watching where Lisa's filming. And, you know, they've come to realise that we've just been lied to, and it's not fair, and we want to find out how much information we can pass on to people and what they do. Do your own research. Look into it yourself, that sort of thing, you know? Earth has gas pressure. How can you have gas pressure next to a vacuum without a container? It doesn't work. The gas will just disappear immediately. Well, it will disperse, not disappear. So we have to be in a closed system. And if we're in a closed system, then nobody's gone out. If no one's gone out, so if you look at Operation Fishbowl, when the Americans fired rockets up to see how far they would go, they were shooting them against the edge of the firmament. That's exactly what they were doing. There's lots, but you don't read about this at school. And the media will never tell you about it because they would all lose their jobs.
But we can research, so it's a choice of everything.
But we have to cleverly research. If you just go on YouTube now, you'll find that algorithms are done in such a way that you're not going to find what you're looking for. So
it's why writing on a paper maybe everything or on.
I don't have a
pen.
Do you have a phone?
I buy me today a phone.
Oh, you bought one today? Well, then you can. There you go. You can. I can. How can I do this? I can give you my number, and then we can connect, maybe. I don't know, and talk about it. I don't mind at all.
Oh, I give yours because I don't know. About WhatsApp.
Yeah, well, if you give number, I can connect you on WhatsApp or I don't know, or whatever. Feel free.
Luxembourgish one?
Yeah, give everything, your whole the code and everything. Because next time we're in town,
I research and can also say a lot. Also because of my stuff, what I do.
What do you do?
I'm in social work, so I give formation in the non-formal way of education. So I also begin a little bit inside, then I can really I can begin everything.
I'm trying to put my glove on.
Oh, let me do that for you.
Marianne.
Marianne. Okay, nice to meet you, Marianne. My name's Sven. Not a very English name, I know. But I'm sure.
Right, got it.
Gypsy. Nice. I like it. Well, we're doing a lot of travelling right now. Okay, so
Oh,
if I...
it's green
that's your
though.
number.
Yeah, that's my number.
That's why I took it off.
Just point in
now,
there. That's what you
tomorrow
do,
you
just
can,
point.
or today you can send
Lord,
it.
yeah, so point
I
click.
receive it.
I will after this conversation.
Because I've got a problem with using the phone because I'm based in the UK,
Yes.
right? So
Yes. And that was-
because of
I
the
was
satellites
distracted.
and the spinning Earth, right?
Are you
so,
not?
I was
I
distracted
don't
by
use a
actually
lot
just
of my
driving.
phone.
Why are you looking at it?
But have you, all right, so you put it in there for me, right? Well, I'll text you, and then we'll stay in touch.
Okay, yeah.
I look forward to it. Seriously, we'll stay in touch.
Yeah. Thank you
Take
very
care.
much.
Look after yourself.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
She was really cool, Fred. She was really cool.
I've just
That
fallen in
girl.
love.
See
I've
that
just
girl?
fallen in love.
You get her number?
Yeah.
Come on, bro!
Hey!
Flat smack. Flat smack.
Man church done flat smack. Man setting levels.
Listen, I'm just trying to create connections, innit, bro?
Bro.
Man's connections, bro.
You've been rolling with Roxanne far too long, bro.
Far too long, innit? Yeah, anyway, so that was nice. You said, I'll give you my number. I've got a new phone. I said, what a good way to christen your phone. First number in there, Globe Live. Boom.
Sven Globe Live.
Sven, the Sven.
The Sven. The Sven.
Right.
They calls me Sven Garlic.
We need a cool transporter nickname for Sven. So.
Close your eyes, darling.
Yeah, I know.
That's not for you to decide. It's not for me to decide. It's for them to decide.
Them to decide. Oh, God, yeah.
A cool name that Jack's got. Because Jack's the transporter.
Right, we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye
Say goodbye.
Take care, and I'll be in Discord later.
Yeah, and well, no, we need more.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Just